Oh lordy. Oh, that reminds me, I need to upload my.
Well, if Harley's here, Dusty's gonna be here eventually.
That's true. He will eventually be here, but this is the first time it's been kind of like a late riser.
I am here.
Hi.
The sweet music of the vacuum.
You have some kind of vacuum or something.
Oh. What the fuck is Cameron doing fucking around?
I actually think he's just getting ready to come down. So,
Well, maybe he should hurry up.
alright, Boga has been officially leveled the fuck up.
Yippee.
So he is now level 14. Did everybody get their level ups done okay?
I'm pretty sure I got everything done. Actually, did I? I'm trying to remember if I ended up deciding. I think I may have brain farted on what remaining spells I wanted to get because I couldn't find anything good, but I'm not sure. Uh,
We are
I forgot
going.
because I think Catnap is new.
Oh, you also took catnap.
Let's see.
Yay.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to cross-reference it. Honestly, it's not really going to matter because from my list, all the ones that I could have chosen from, I don't think are really going to be all that helpful anyway. So, because I know, as I know, I spent hours sitting there just scrolling through the list after it happened, just trying to figure out what of these is actually going to be useful.
Finally reopen this.
So who just joined? Oh, yep, there's Dusty. Now the only people late are Cameron and drumroll, please, Parker.
Imagine the extra.
Also, I'm gonna turn off find. Boga's gonna unprepare find steed. He doesn't need that until the next version of D&D. And instead he is going to prepare remove curse.
So
no, not artillerist, alchemist. There we go.
So yeah, I redo a couple of the spells or a few of the decisions I was gonna do beforehand. I was gonna get a improve efficiency or not efficiency increase my score, but I actually picked a feat to get more spells.
Metal
So
Jet.
Okay. Hello.
I'll just say I have frostbite now and mending, and my witch bolt can no longer be cast at higher levels.
1,
Interesting.
2, 3, 4.
Because I wanted to make room to grab the spell sending, because I think sending would be a real nice spell.
1, 2, 3.
Sending is a nice spell.
Yeah, so I have that now. So in case we ever wind up in a situation where that's useful, I have.
Okay, now I think I have gotten all because I have 13, including the 8 that I automatically get from being an alchemist. Oh yeah.
I also have when I was going through my spells because I did the organization thing to count how many I have, and I completely didn't realize I didn't have my 8th spell still after doing all my spells, but now I do. Which I picked catnap for my 8th one because it sounded pretty good.
Alright, what am I missing for 4th level paladin spells? Really? Aura of Life and Aura of Purity aren't on.
I'm
weird.
very pleased with my new spell selections.
Where the fuck is Cameron?
He just went downstairs, so he'll probably be a minute.
Motherfucker.
You already could hear us
Big problem with the club.
Find greater steed. Who
needs a griffin?
Who needs a griffin?
Goodness.
Oh my god.
I need a griffin in
You
real
said
life.
you were finding the greater steed.
Boga technically has access to find greater steed now.
Oh, so
as a
Boga
fourth
gets a
level
griffin.
paladin, or as a fourth level.
He
Oh.
Boga gets a pony.
Boga can have whatever he wants. Boga can summon a
Uh,
gold dragon. That's my choice. He does not get to. Nobody else gets to, but
Somehow
Boga
I feel
specifically.
like I was gonna say somehow I feel like Greater Steed does not apply to dragon.
Uh,
Oh, you don't even get like a creature type. You just specifically get a griffin, a pegasus, a paradin, a direwolf, rhinoceros, or saber-toothed tiger.
the original Find Steed allows you to kind of pick what form it has. Not this one.
Close that. Close that.
So Parker, were you
Mine-
able? So you were able to get leveled up? Okay. Ow.
Close that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your new HP?
Oh my.
Yes, I have
freaking gosh.
109 now. I max rolled it.
If Cameron's late to even the bullshit hour, I'm gonna deck him in the face digitally.
For my horse, I can make a large quasi horse-like creature.
Horse-like creature.
Yep, that's all it has to be. A horse ride.
God, the character section of my note sheet is so unorganized. I need to fucking work on that.
Too many notes. Too many notes.
Well, it's not that I have too many, it's that they're all just mixed in with each other with absolutely no, like, separation or categorization at all.
I know that feeling because this is exactly how I have my notes set up.
Hi, Duncan. I just realized that you're here. Sorry, I was on a different tab, making sure that Boga was leveled up.
He's a bad streamer.
I am a bad streamer. Except for I'm not a bad streamer. Do you want to know why? Because
Terrible
we've
streamer.
got a new emote as of literally yesterday.
Amazing.
And I fucking love it.
You can't have new emotes.
Oh,
You're not
wait, is
allowed
it-
to have
is
the
it-
simple
is it-
joys in life.
There it is. There it is. The suffering emote. That's what I've decided to call it, is suffering. Oh.
God, I love when I switch HDMI inputs on for my computer, and I have to listen to as it figures out whether or not there's a second monitor to connect to. Oh,
Golly,
still thinking.
golly,
There we go.
golly gee gosh, I love looking out the window and seeing even more full holes. Lovely.
Just fucking kill them, bro.
I wish, dude.
You murdered me. With
Can't
just, like,
use it,
grab
so
them
you
with
use this
your-
one. I do have to
Grab them
put.
with your hands.
Technically, yes. I'm sorry. The new emote is a sub emote. I have to put some of them on sub. I do.
I didn't
Apparently,
even know
Cameron is
that.
putting.
What?
Cameron says his computer is having a shit.
I didn't even know that you could have emotes that didn't require you to subscribe.
It's new. They're called follower emotes, and most of the emotes that I
Oh.
have are follower ones. But I've used up almost all of the slots, and I want to save a slot for an 07 emote because I feel like that one is usable by all followers. Like that's a pretty universally usable one. The suffering one is a little bit funnier.
You see, Duncan, they can't. Cameron is being this odd thing some people refer to as being
Hello?
facetious. No, sorry.
Hello?
Or facetious.
Hello? What?
I
Hi,
He
I
is
hope you
being a
explode.
slur.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Have I done
Anyway.
something wrong?
I'm glad that
lost.
my terrible pun slipped under the radar. That way we can start this
No,
session off.
I told you to explode.
Oh, you were
so-
talking to me. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I can't do
Anyway.
that. Not on command. Sorry.
Well, try harder.
It's gonna be a day today, by the way, because today,
We're on cleanup
Cameron?
duty.
I'm afraid to ask you. Did you finish leveling Sebastian up?
Yes.
Nice. Did you take
Nice.
Did you take anything in particular? Or did you just do all of your, like, what do you got for spells?
I
actually-
did,
wait, I don't
I
remember.
did this. The
Nice
paladin,
rock.
from what I remember, the paladin when it gets to level 16, I think it's just a an ability score improvement. Or
I thought you got 5th level
Yeah.
spells by 16.
I believe all characters.
Oh no, you
get,
already have. You get that next level. Next
every
level.
4 levels is when characters gets.
My,
Yeah.
my spell slots increased by 1 for my 3rd level spell slot, so that's nice.
Everything is nice. And you want to know what's okay? So is everybody present and accounted for? Are we still waiting on Harley and Dusty?
Oh.
No, they're in here.
Oh, we're here.
Okay,
I
sweet.
think
We're
we
just
No, by
are
the
quiet.
way, I did
to
take an
vote.
ability score improvement.
All in. Okay,
That's
sweet.
real.
So
Free-
everyone is here.
Free ball.
Ba 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 ba. All right, so
Complete non sequitur.
recap time. Last time on P's and Q's, our party finally finished the assault on the main city of Al-Aqsa. The party was able to mercilessly bully and destroy Minos Throne, the actual the druid leader. He is big dead, and the phylactery for the Dracolich was destroyed. Basically, the party has been well and truly rewarded by the tribes, and there is even a larger promise of reward to be coming fairly soon. What was the exact figure I think I gave? It was
And with
50K.
money.
Something like that.
It was,
It was
like
5,000.
platinum coins or something.
It would be 5,000 platinum coins, I
Or
think.
5,000 platinum, yeah.
It's totaling out to 50 GP. Totally, I think. Does that sound right to everyone? Because I'm suddenly not able to. I have a VOD.
I mean, I was gonna say we have it recorded.
I have a VOD. Hang on.
What are we
That's
looking
the-
for exactly?
I was trying to
You'll put,
remember
like-
the exact coin reward that you guys were offered. In fact, hang on. I'm gonna
A
open up
bad
the VOD.
day on the elementary school play. Yeah, he was the skinny nerd kid who wanted to play Pokemon, and we were all just beating the shit out of him
Imagine
for being
Boomy
too
in his
stupid
like
nerd.
adult prime.
Right?
I opened up the. I
It's
opened up.
okay,
Can I
take away
mute?
his Amazon-
Mute. Thank God. I'm trying to find the moment where it happened. That stands as an oppressor. Son of a bitch. All right, this is gonna take. You know what? I will get the value later because I can't do it without it recording on stream. So, there we go. But anyway, as of right now,
A little silly.
it's been an evening. You guys took some time to rest and recover. Everybody sat themselves down to gather their energy and heal themselves over the course of a good 8-hour rest, which you guys were able to take safely, thanks, of course, to the fact that the city has been liberated. To cover it, once the
Hooray.
phylactery was destroyed, the undead who were patrolling the city simply dropped dead.
Again.
Again, they did. They returned back to being just corpses. But the current time is 8 a.m. on the 12th of Alturiac in the year 749 AC. And, oh, well, actually, that's not true. It should be the 13th. It is the 13th of Alturiac.
Bro can't even remember his own dates.
No, I just, I fucked up. It's fine. I had forgotten to update the thing to the next day because I had the things like the time Axanoth was going to reform, and then I realized the timing was messed up. But anyway. So with everybody finally coming back to in the center of the city, inside the large building, you can see that people are going about the business of rebuilding. You see tons of people doing cleanup. There's already been some progress on cleaning up the bodies and the rubble of the altar that was destroyed. People have begun taking away the large bones of the dragon. And honestly, a lot of the paraphernalia of the Closed Circle tribe has been removed and is being moved away. Things are starting to look a little bit normal. Taking a peek outside, you can even see that the streets are littered with various different tribesmen and other adventurers and general citizenry that are helping out. it's obviously not the same population of the city that once was, and it's much, much smaller. But people may come back in time, though that might take a couple of years, even depending on how quickly word travels and how quickly people can get their lives back together. Lots of lives were lost, but in the end, you and the entirety of Rukrot now stand victorious over the Close Circle tribe. So, what remains is simply whatever you guys are planning to do. You're still waiting on the reward specifically from the other tribesmen who are going to look into the treasury to see what's still left. But the world is once again your oyster, and the city, now safe, relatively speaking, is free for the taking.
World is
Well-
my oyster, and I'm
Well-
allergic to shellfish.
I think for the first thing we have to do is start handing over to the rich district of this place.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're wanting me to come with you for that to help you look
It-
for something.
If you guys want to, I'm not forcing anyone to do this. This is my business, but
I
up to
can
you
go
guys. Okay.
Well, I think personally, what I wanted to do, I wanted to have Spalira ask her. I probably should have asked technically yesterday in game, but I ask around and ask like where they're keeping the people who were injured and didn't die during the fight.
Okay.
Because it's about time that Spalira does healing on more than like 3 people.
So what you're saying is you'd like to
Fair.
spend the day tending to the sick and wounded.
Yeah,
Regarding
more or
the
less.
last.
I guess if it takes the whole day, that's the whole day. I'd hate to miss out on shit, but that's
This
what
was
I've
a
been thinking about wanting to do.
This was a large scale battle, which means that
I
there
didn't-
will be a lot
yeah.
of people. So committing to helping just a few people would sure be nice, but if you want to get like the full, I don't want to say experience, but you know what I mean. You want to like be as helpful as possible. They would probably want you to stick around and help for the whole day, really speed up the process of getting quite a lot of the wounded fixed. But it's all up to you. You can either spend a little time, you can wait to join in until another day, or you can just spend the whole day. Up to you.
It's hard to say because obviously I want to help, but I also don't want to just miss literally everything that happens today.
You can always wait for a little bit of downtime when things are less
I
crazy.
guess.
Mhm.
So how about the rest of the party then?
Well, if there is something that needs to be done, then we'll go get it done.
Okay. So Sebastian's just gonna go wherever the rest of the party is
Well-
going. Seems fair.
Right now,
Yes.
Sebastian's
Might as
mind
well
is
tie
flooded
up
with
loose ends.
introspection at the moment.
What
So
was that, Alex?
he's going to
Bro
drift.
is reflecting. Sorry.
Well, I have to.
After I get done with my business, I'm totally down to go down the hole whenever we're ready for that.
Fair.
I told Dominic and Cameron, I'm not really. My personal guess is we probably don't really have a way to even get through that right now, because as it was previously described, it's a gigantic solid stone door that has absolutely zero markings or indentations on it whatsoever.
Oh yeah. Well, I
and I'm
have
pretty sure both
big,
stone
strong
shape
muscles.
and like whatever else have limits on how thick the stone can be
Yeah.
that it goes through.
I have big, strong muscles. I'll push it open. I don't know. We should at
Okay.
least try to go down there and see if we can do
I-
anything with it.
I'll at least look at it just to see if there's anything there. And who knows, maybe by some, I don't know.
Maybe it'll open if it senses a presence or something. Who knows?
Or maybe they'll be just be a giant.
Oh right, yeah,
dragon.
because I forgot it was just the arcane eye. That slipped my mind that we weren't actually down there yet.
Since we're just chilling in town and not doing anything at the moment, I want to take this opportunity to cast my new spell because it's cool.
Which spell?
Okay.
It is the wonderful contingency. It allows me to pre-cast
What?
another spell up to level 5 to be triggered at any condition that I want for the next 10 days.
Okay, so it
And I
takes
can
10 minutes.
It
Do you have
it requires
1500
10 minutes
GP
of
on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you remove that then.
I already have. That's to procure the statuette that's required in order to cast it.
Yes, I'm reading the spell description as we speak. So let's see. Spending spell slots for both. Still doesn't come into effect. Takes chance concerned. Okay, so I want you to tell me what spell you want and what the circumstance to be, or what circumstance it will be.
I'm going to have a triggered effect of casting greater invisibility on myself whenever I take damage from an enemy attack. So I also get to avoid the Constitution check because I'm casting it afterwards.
Okay.
So it lets me basically drop target if anything attacks me.
So basically, you're going to cast greater invisibility. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that will burn 2 of my spell slots right now, but assuming that we don't have to fight anything for a while, I might get those back before we encounter anything.
Turns out Hinselitis comes down for fucking.
I mean, he might. He was pretty fucking pissed at us.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
We made him
threw a
pretty
temper
fucking mad.
he threw a temper tantrum.
That would quite frankly make me quite sad.
But
It would make me
yeah, I
sad
guess,
too. I'm out of smites. I'm out of my channel divinity. I'm out of fucking
we
everything.
rested, dumbass.
Oh, did we?
Smelly.
Yes.
We leveled
Yes.
up.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
You leveled
you're
up
right.
and
You're
you
right.
took a long rest.
I suppose. I mean, if we've got something to look for in the upper city here still, I mean, we may as well do it. I mean, sure, the undead are all gone, but that doesn't mean, there's nothing here anymore. Like, Lord knows what else may have taken residence, among the city that the skeletons would, or the druids wouldn't have given a shit about being there.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, since we're moving into the rich district of the city, it only takes 10 minutes for Jamberman to cast a spell, so you guys can wait a short 10 minutes before you guys make your way out there. Sound good?
Oh god, 10 minutes?
I know,
Oh
right?
god,
I'm
yeah,
gonna...
we're gonna die.
What if rocks fall in those 10 minutes?
Does anybody else have anything they'd like to do in those 10 minutes, or are we just good to go?
Hmm.
Good to go.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Can I move while using Arcane Eye, or do I have to, focus on it?
Sebastian.
Just from the sound of it, I
Yes.
can, mentally receive the visual information from it and still see regularly.
Let me
how
quickly
do you-
read up on it again.
Just
I
as you
have-
create... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, but I have the spell Sending now, and that means anyone I'm familiar with, I can talk to, including probably playing gods. If you ever want to just add Salt to Wound at all to Henselitis, just let me know, and I'll at a 5% chance it'll fail because he's on a different plane.
Amazing.
Okay, so yes, you would be able to move around with the Arcane Eye as long as you're
Okay.
concentrating. It says it's mentally sending it to you. It doesn't mean that you're specifically
Right.
just seeing out of
Because
it.
I'm just thinking of sending it off while we're looking around to just be an additional. Because even if we split up, that's one extra path that it covers. If we don't split up, then that's one thing that can be off in a different area, And it's not like my spell slots are exactly going to offensive things, so.
Oh,
All right, so the time comes to be around 9 o'clock p.m. not p.m. a.m. Excuse me. As you guys are making your way into the rich district. Specifically, Kunj, you are looking for... What do you want to do to start?
Well, I want to look for the manor that I was trapped in for most of my life, so I'm looking for that specific.
The manor that you were trapped in for...
Yeah, the place where my master lived at, or my former master.
Okay.
God, I'm fucking. Thanks a lot, Fiona and Cake, writers, for permanently engraving that song into my brain.
Was it
Yeah.
Fiona? Was it? Well, it got engraved to me about fucking
Well, it was
Ice
Adventure
Age
Well, I
Time
mean,
specifically.
I never
Time.
watched Cheer. Wait, was it in Adventure Time too?
Yeah. It was
When?
it was the song that Ice King sang to Marceline all the time when she was little.
Well, I know that was shown in Fiona and Cake. I don't remember that being in Adventure
It was an
Time.
Adventure
They
Time.
should-
It was in the
they
first
showed it in
episode,
Adventure Time,
where she got sick
Really?
with the soup.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I'm just fucking crazy then. I only noticed
Yeah.
it was Fiona and Cake.
Yeah,
then.
you are fucking
Okay.
nutcase. How dare you not remember the details of a children's cartoon?
A children's cartoon that's like 7 seasons long.
So,
I still love Unmake Me.
so the journey to be looking for said person's manor in the city is not long. You know where to go, especially. And as
I
you
guess I didn't use
arrive,
my arcane eye after all.
so what were you going to use the arcane
Sorry.
eye for? I'm sorry, what was it?
I was saying gonna use it to like look around, but if we already know the path, that's unnecessary.
Right. Okay. In that
Sorry.
case, then,
And
arriving at the
we also
manor, you find
we
it
also get that-
completely ransacked. Even from
Oh.
standing outside and out front, everything is broken and crumbling. Doors, windows, everything. Like many of the places in the city, it seems like this place was completely stripped bare of all of its objects, its finer treasures, maybe even supplies. Things just lay strewn about, and even now there are undead corpses, basically skeletons, zombies, the like, that lay just littering the streets and the front garden like they were wandering around in this area prior. From the outside, you're not sure anyone or anything is even here.
I could take some. I could be a little bit happy about this undead problem, if to that extent about this. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go ahead and start walking into the manor.
Okay, you do so. Walking into the manor, you find that it's the exact same as it is outside. Foyer, entryway, hallways, everything is stripped to the bone. A few shards of broken pottery and ceramic lay scattered about. Remnants of maybe some of the finery that was here prior that was not worth taking or simply shattered during the looting. And as you traverse the halls, you see absolutely nothing of value remains. It is just picked clean. No signs of habitation for months, years. The number of undead corpses obviously has way thinned out by the time that you actually get inside. What use is there in patrolling an empty building, after all? Though you do find one or two little piles, perhaps some groups that might have been moving in or moving around and patrolling once the spell had been broken.
I'm gonna try to look around for his bedroom or so, or office.
You find it easily. Bedroom, office, either room that you want. And these rooms, once again, appear completely ransacked. A few things are still intact, desks and everything and whatnot. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay, and since I have my wonderful wondrous item, I get my advantage. Where is investigation? Investigate. I forgot it's on advantage right now, so I don't need to do it twice.
Okay.
So 16.
All right. Searching through, you don't find
Oh,
anything
shit.
else. But that, in its own right, strikes you as odd. Because what use does the Close Circle have, or these zombies have, for documents? some personal effects. Nothing. You don't even find pens or quills laying anywhere in the office, nor in the bedroom. No personal journals, no simple scraps of parchment. Documents and everything are completely and totally missing.
Do I? I mean, do I find anything that is at least that would have belonged to him at least?
No, not
Nothing.
an item.
Hmm.
Had he had one, you don't even find his toothbrush.
God, Jesus. He took everything. uh,
They've stripped it bare.
well, there goes scrying for him. Okay, well,
Also, Duncan, I hope that's true.
Oops, sorry, I'm on a different tab. What are we seeing? Complete power trip for totals fall. Oh my god.
Okay, so, well,
That's amazing. I hope they don't come back to murder you.
They don't got the
okay,
balls.
with
They don't have the
that,
budget.
I think what I'm gonna do from there. Well, since there doesn't seem to be anything here, I'm just gonna stroll. Before I leave, I'm just gonna stroll, through like where my cell used to be in this place, and just give it one long look before heading out and looking for I don't remember her name because I haven't remembered the goldfish. Carmela's manor.
Lamara. Indeed.
Yeah, come on.
So, after spending some time wandering around and with your party there at least to back you up, you move on to the other place that you knew to look for, Clamara's Manor. This place, as you arrive to it about an hour later of searching and pouring through the destroyed streets, you find it in a decently similar state. But something is different here. There are no corpses littering the streets in front of this building. In fact, there is a strange lack of destruction here. Yeah, a few of the windows have been smashed, but the glass pieces are swept away. The broken pieces of boards are mildly cleaned up, though a few things still remain. Whoever was here wasn't exactly being perfect. But you note that the path inside is completely unobstructed. You have no trouble getting in the door, out the door, and while a lot of the finery, again, is missing here, you notice that personal effects and other small trinkets are not. Things like small wood carvings that have no value still remain. A few bits and pieces, maybe some old wooden plates still remain. Even sitting outside, you notice a patio with a couple of tin cups completely just untouched. Further showing you that the other manor being completely empty is very much an oddity.
I guess I'm gonna take a look around and see if I find anything that really stands out here.
Making your way into the manor and beginning to look around for anything that stands out, you find a streak. See, moving into the main foyer of the manor and trying to find your way to anywhere that might be important, the stairs that head to the upper floor of the manor have a small streak of blood, dried, of course, long, long ago, that rides up and up and up into the second floor. Strangely, it is the only place that has blood.
Unjam is very pale at this and follows the trail.
Okay, so you follow the trail. And let me ask, what is everybody else doing at this time? Does anybody have anything they'd like to do while we're doing investigating?
I was debating using my divine sense, but I want to wait until we're in a more concentrated place, like maybe a tighter area before I try that, because I only have 60 feet of it. So for now, I think I'm just going to continue following, but I'm going to have my weapon out just in case of attack. So that is my plan, at least.
mostly not sure if there's all that much I can really do to speed things along here myself, without knowing precisely what or who to be looking for. Most of my methods would kind of just be like, oh, here's somebody's corpse.
Okay, and can I get an insight check, Kunj?
Yep, I'm not looking forward to this. Insight.
You know, I'll tell you what. Anybody else who wants to make an insight check as well, feel free.
Sure,
so-
I'll,
Since
I'll
Since
certainly
everyone
try.
is here, because this makes a
Kia. Oh fuck! Ha!
So that 7
double
so seven-
sevens.
So because of my reliable talent, that should be a 10.
Okay,
Leave it to Oculus.
a 10 is
Oh,
not
and
gonna.
Jen.
A 10 is not
It's a
gonna do it.
wisdom thing, so.
Ocularis, you're the only one.
Surprise, surprise.
You are the only one who notices something off here. See, you notice that things are kind of strewn about in a very particular way as you're walking through the house. Debris does lie on the floor. Bits of furniture are pulled out and kind of moved into sections, and you can see them in other rooms. And you notice something about the way that this is set up. Somebody is trying to draw attention to the stairs and to the blood. Furniture is angled just so that it points and creates guiding lines towards that area of the home. Some hallways are blocked, not too hard, but just enough to make pushing into a room a minor annoyance and to guide you into the hallway. And everything in here is quite dusty, meaning that whenever this was done, it was done a long time ago. So this has been set up as some kind of push for somebody for a long time. Perhaps, maybe even years. You're not sure of the exact time frame. So, we're heading up the stairs, is that correct?
Yep, Kunjam is
Nice.
unaware of
Carbon date the dust tracks from the moved furniture.
Okay.
Kunjam
So
is just
I'm gonna
focused
need
on-
you to get out your alchemist kit, and I'm gonna need you to take a sample of the dust, and we're gonna need to bring it to the
Okay,
Rugrot. I'm done with this joke. Anyway, climbing up to the top of the stairs, the blood streak only gets thicker, as if rewarding you for following it. It's drawing you further and further in. It, as one clear line, guides you down one of the larger hallways towards a room at the back. A room with a shut and locked door. The blood
Yeah.
streak goes underneath the door perfectly.
Well, Kunjam probably in a frantic state right now with thoughts rolling through his mind right now.
Not suspicious at all.
Is not going to be thinking about the suspiciousness about this one entire setup, and is going to run up to it and attempt to picklock it.
Okay, so you go ahead and slip your fingers into the lock, and you get out your tools. I need you to make me a check of sleight of hand
I
with your
just have
thieves
the
tools.
image now, like, of us all being crammed into this building, like, in the same hallway.
Okay,
23.
and as you slide your tools into the lock, you hear a click, and something jabs your finger. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I okay. So
Do
con.
I
There
still
we
have
go.
protect from poison?
That is
9.
going to be a failure. So, Kunj, as you are struck with the needle, you hear the lock click open, and the door's handle just kind of creaks, but your body feels tight. It feels woozy. So right now, you're going to have the poison condition for 24 hours, and your vision starts to just thin.
Clear. 'Cause I finally actually did something that I've been able to do this whole time. I'm trying to remember where I put the page because I completely forgot for the longest time that one of my abilities is straight up being able to make a certain number of potions that copy the effect of Lesser Restoration every long rest.
Okay.
Where was that?
I try to think that everyone in the party saw this coming but me, because I was just so focused on just
Oh, yeah, when
unlocking the door.
When you use an Alchemist kit, you can create a potion that has the same effect as the Lesser Restoration spell. Oh wait, no, this can be done a number of times, equal to your Int mod once per long rest. Now, it doesn't state a time period that it takes.
I would assume then it's done as part of a long rest.
Well, no, because it says there's a certain number of times that I can do it per long rest.
Then I guess it's just instantaneous then? Maybe an action? You whip out your
Here, let
stuff,
me-
you press a funny
let me
button and you
check.
make an antidote.
Let me check on the actual page here. Let's see, where am I looking? Restorative reagents. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh right, because I forgot. This was from when I was flavoring it very thoroughly. You can cast Flicker without spending a spell slot and without preparing a spell, provided you use an alchemist supplies as spellcasting focus. You can do so. Right. So like normally you're just casting Lesser Restoration with your alchemist supplies. But I was flavoring it as making a potion. So, I mean, yeah, then I figure I haven't been using it this whole time. This seems like a pretty appropriate place to use it.
So, Kunj, you are feeling quite woozy and your vision is starting to tunnel. Solera behind you quickly whips up a small vial and hands it to you.
Chug.
Kunj, while you still have some sense and you felt the claws of some kind of odd anxiety gripping at the back of your head, you down the potion
Oh,
and
God,
it is
anxiety
flushed
poison.
from you. You feel the feeling just begin to recede, and sense returns to your head. Your vision becomes clearer, and your mind is once again completely yours.
Thank you.
No problem. Maybe don't go. Maybe we shouldn't go charging off, picking locks at the ends of suspicious trails.
Yeah, I got a bit ahead of myself there. Well, I guess I'll continue opening the door.
As you
Slowly.
open the door, your eyes are met with a gruesome scene. You are looking at
Oh,
an office that is torn to shreds by some kind of ransacker. Bits and pieces of wood, quills, ink pots, long spilled, long dried, litter the floor. Empty and filled parchments scattered across. But that's not where your attention is drawn, and that is intentionally so. Streaks on the wall and on the floor make giant lines, piercing off towards the north end of the room. And on the wall at the north end, nearby to what may be a closet door, you see it. A corpse. But not the one you're expecting.
Oh,
On the wall is pinned the corpse of the Prime Prince. The person that you've been worried that has been on the loose, on just waiting for a chance to come after you. The person who you've been hiding from for years. Their corpse is tacked up on the wall, crucifixion style. One arm lazily hangs to the side where one nail has been ripped out through what you're unsure. Perhaps when the undead were raised, this corpse was given life, or maybe it was done this way deliberately. The wall and all of these streaks, the dried blood, it sticks in your head, especially because above the corpse, you see the words written, "See you soon. We have her." Tacked onto the chest of the corpse with a giant stake appears to be a small bundle tied with thin cord dangling there, just so.
I
Jesus
wonder who
fucking
it could
Christ.
be.
Oh, yeah. But the only thing Coon's gonna say or reply to the site is, "Bastard had it coming." As he processes everything, trying to think of what process all this.
What do you guys do?
Hmm.
Do you want to talk to the
Sebastian's-
corpse?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
do
we
I-
could talk to the corpse.
Do I want? You know what?
Oh,
Yes,
That
I
is
need
true.
I need some closure. I need some closure from this bastard.
Okay. So
While
are
he
we
does
casting
that,
Speak
Dom,
with Dead?
Yep.
Do you mind if I
Okay.
do something really quick?
Mm,
I doubt
yeah.
I'm going to find anything because I'm inept at this, but I would like to. Clearly, there was an attacker of some kind in here. I would like to look around for any signs of something they have left behind.
Interesting.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe a wound, a scrap of cloth, or something that might indicate it belonged to the attacker.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh, and I'm also going to try to cast Divine Sense as well.
Divine Sense? Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
son of a bitch! Oh, son of a bitch!
Okay. So,
After
a-
not finding anything, I'm gonna ask for help, please.
I,
I need it.
I mean, I can attempt to
I
do a little searching.
I would help, but Coon's
could
mind
help.
is focused on the corpse right now because
Which is
it's
fair.
shattered.
Remind me what check again? Sorry, I
investigation.
right. I was.
So I would
fixing
allow
something
you
on
to
my
make a
sheet.
medicine check, Salira.
Oh, was that better than my
Oh.
investigation?
Dumb
I need to
question.
double check.
What's up?
Did this guy die within the last 10 days?
I know that that's for the spell. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, +7. So yeah.
Speak with Dead. Do-do-do-do.
So then if I do it with medicine, then I don't think the bird can't assist
It
me.
was the spell is
fuck it.
going
I
to
won't be
affect
a
it. So
pussy.
clearly he died much longer than 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salira, you begin to investigate the room, or to investigate the corpse with a medicine. Sorry, was this investigation or medicine? I'm sorry.
Medicine.
Okay, so you're going to investigate the corpse with medicine as the Speak with Dead spell is being cast and everything is kind of getting prepared here. So, Salira, as you examine the corpse, you notice that the corpse does not have any serious injuries beyond the ones that were clearly done in order to nail it to the wall, with the exception of one thing. Nearby to what you would assume to be a place where maybe at one point the corpse had a major artery, there is a space where something slipped into it, perhaps a dagger or a very thin weapon. By examining it very, very closely, you notice
where
that
on their
even
body?
this far away, the kind of marks on this wound, just some little tiny tinges of specks of color and discoloration, tells you that this man was hit with a poison. But your expertise goes one step further. A highly paralytic poison. So,
Okay. Oh God, does that mean they did this while he was alive?
Jen, you speak the incantation, and energy of the necrotic kind flows from your body straight into the corpse. The corpse's eyes light up, and its head raises. It regards you, waiting for your question. And Sebastian, I don't think that this is exactly how the spell would work, or how Divine Sense would work, but you get undead from his corpse, which confirms to you that he was at some point an undead regarding the
It would detect
close circle.
undead.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just trying to reason with the fact that he was an undead, but now he's dead again, and like technically he's still
room
like a
been
corpse.
Undead.
Has the room or any object in the room been desecrated?
No.
Okay.
So
Good to know.
the corpse waits.
I only have one question, but I want to save for the last one.
Okay. I'm surprised you would only have one question, but go. Does anybody else have other questions?
Well, only because I don't know right away. I might have more. I actually might have a question when I think about it,
I mean,
but
I suppose probably the most pertinent thing to ask would be if he knows exactly who did this. Well, I guess he. Because if it was a paralytic poison, then he would have been conscious while whatever was happening happened. I mean, I feel
Sure.
like we probably have an idea of who did it, but also I'm not. The only thing that throws me off about it being, or well, no, because I almost forgot because the Crow's Flies assassins aren't the top of the rung, with that whole situation because they were just hired by what was it, the Society of Peoples?
That's
yeah,
correct.
okay, that's exactly okay. You know, no matter what I said before about saving a question for last, but I definitely want Michael to be one of the last ones. But this one I'll ask because, so where are the Society of People?
Close. Underground.
Okay. Oh no.
Yep, kind of figured that.
Oh
Figured that he would know
boy.
something. I had a
Well, I
hunch.
guess that's what that door.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of earlier. It's like, you know what? What if like the guy I'm after, like in that hole, are connected somewhere? Yep, that is going to be the case.
God. I mean, I do not know this man, so I'm just trying to think of like basic questions that might be helpful.
that was the first and foremost question that I just want to know right away was, okay, where the fuck are these mysterious people so we can find them? So with that out of the way, we at least have that.
Ah, goodness. The
No.
gears are turning, but they're not connecting.
You know what? I'm gonna also shift back into my normal changeling form.
Okay. You do so.
Why am I so bad at thinking of questions?
I'm trying to think of something else to ask him because it's like I should know something. But really, it's just I should want to know where these bouts check my one friend. That's all I can think of.
We could ask about keys. We could ask about potential treasure that
Oh, you
or
know what?
valuables he would have.
I just
True.
realized we don't know how to open that door down there, right?
Nope.
No, but I mean, I wonder if he would even know. Because if it's the
Mm.
Society of Peoples that killed him, as an example, then I doubt that they would have told him how to get to their, secret lair. I mean, I guess I wouldn't. I mean, if we're not like hurting for questions to ask, or I mean, we are hurting for questions to ask, I guess. I guess it wouldn't hurt.
True.
So can I ask a question real quick? What did the message say again exactly?
The message says, "We have her. See you soon."
Okay.
Actually,
Well-
you said that it was the other way around.
Oh, was it? Was
Oh.
it "See you soon"? We have
Wait.
her.
I believe.
Wait, I just realized I got one personal question I can definitely ask him.
Okay.
What did you buy me from?
Sorry, you said where did you buy me from?
Yeah, because I was a slave and everything else, so I want to know where it come from.
Didn't buy. Got as a gift. No. A job.
Huh.
Well, I think I definitely heard that last question I was going to ask him, but that information.
If it says "see you soon," could that potentially mean that to me that means two things. One, they're coming after whoever it is that they were intending to come after.
I think.
Well, I mean, I think it's
Or
pretty clear that it's.
or it's an invitation for us to find them.
I'm
Because
pretty
if they've
sure
kidnapped somebody, then
well, I have a hunch of who they kidnapped and who the message was for specifically.
Well, yes,
both-
I think I'm very aware of who it was for. The thing is whether or not it means they're coming for you or if you are being invited to come to them.
Well, considering that trap, I'm pretty sure they're expecting me to probably follow them.
Well, we could ask, because if they want you to follow them, maybe they told the guy where they might be going or taking her. So perhaps asking that question might be worthwhile. I'm not sure.
Well, we already have an idea about where we can start looking, and that is down the hole.
Down the drain. Down the drain.
Yep. Yeah, I don't drink because I did ask where the society people were at.
Hey,
And he
Tom,
said
have you seen my friend? Oh yeah, she's in the hole. What hole? Oh my goodness!
Goodness. I love that video. Because only questions I can think about asking is more information about myself, not anything pertaining to sighted people. If anyone has anything more better to ask, then they're open to ask.
We've got 3 more
man.
questions.
I guess might as well ask. Does he know how to open the door in the sewers?
You could ask him that if you want.
Yeah, clearly we don't have anything else in mind, so.
All right. So, asking, the corpse regards you, Solera, and says, I don't. They wouldn't tell me. Clamara knew
Oh,
Like,
okay.
too
Clamara.
much.
oh, okay, too much. Okay, I was like, man, we ended up new. It's like, oh, wait, what?
Sorry, I was pausing for effect.
I know. Well, so that was Coach's reaction.
Hold
Afterwards,
up.
like, wait, what? And then they, like, oh, okay.
Am I silly? Who is Clamara? Oh wait.
That's my.
Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. I have that marked
She,
down.
she,
So.
she's the reason I can do all my magical stuff. She taught me all
Okay.
that.
Two
So
questions
the-
remain.
Okay. Yeah. If he doesn't know, how the fuck do they expect us to get there then? I guess maybe because I don't know if we really even have any context of this. Who are the Society of Peoples? Because we just know they're assumedly a group. We don't know how many there are. We don't know. I don't think we know like what the whole point is that they're like, hunting down Kunj. Unless I'm just stupid and forgetting something.
Well, for as Coons' word, that they were just hunting him because this guy wanted me found. So, or at least to take me in or kill me or whatever. If that, like, this man was the part of the reason why they were hunting me. But
Well, it seems pretty clear at this point that that's not the case.
yeah, clearly now there's something more going on here than I realized.
Well, I think what
guess,
I think
again,
what Alex
nobody
is.
else has. Like,
Oh, go on.
sorry.
No, I was going to say, I think what he's pointing out is that, considering he's been dead for probably many years at this point, he could not have been the one. Is that what you're referring? That he couldn't have been the one to send the assassins? Am I getting that right?
Well, not specifically, but I was thinking that it wasn't him just because, like,
Oh.
it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense that they killed him after what they failed to capture Kunj. That just doesn't make any
And-
sense.
Yeah, and timeline wise, it wouldn't make any sense either, considering.
But
how long this-
I guess I'll just ask then, who are the Society of Peoples?
Okay. The corpse again regards you and says,
Don't you fucking say you don't know.
traffickers, purveyors of flesh for all kinds. They are businessmen, slavers, secret society.
Kunj Coons will take one look at his ring. That, according to sources from Haraxin, has connection to the Side people.
That is correct.
And he will ask one simple question to him to send this up. Who are my parents?
Your parents are the leaders. And then the corpse drops lifelessly as the spell dissipates.
I so badly. I wish this would have been the perfect time for a soundboard. Just go turn, turn, turn.
Da, da, da.
Coons is shaken by that revelation. I mean, and also that.
Bruh.
Well, the first corpse Q&A managed to get down or write down every question and answer.
That's because it
without
took you
missing.
guys like half an hour to figure out what you wanted to say. Come
I
on!
had a couple ideas and I kept posing them, but
You did, and
I
you
figured-
used them. So there we are.
Well-
For sure, I think we just use all the ones we could really like come up with, because I always had a suspicion because the trinket was a gift from my parents, so I knew that if it's related to Side people, that they had to be with them in some way, and yeah, they're definitely with them in some way.
So, what do you guys do now?
I mean, I guess
Door.
right now, pretty much our options left in this country are leave, help, people finish up, or try and get behind this door. Though I'm seeing now that the journey behind the door might be a bigger undertaking than I initially expected.
I
You know
vote
what?
door.
I say, I'm gonna loot his body.
It's actually there's stuff.
Well,
that
I
kinda
was hoping
we might get
you would
to-
say that because there was something I mentioned that everyone has completely ignored. The body is pretty much completely looted with the exception of, again, the parchment and like the fabric that
Okay.
is wrapped in twine that is literally hanging from the corpse like it's a gift tacked onto it just for somebody to pick up.
I thought you said that the note was hanging by the twine.
Oh, absolutely not. No, the note about see you soon is written on the wall in blood. Dried blood at this point, but still.
Well, I guess I'll open the gift. I guess.
Unwrapping it, you find a small leather-bound journal inside. It appears to be, well, some kind of personal journal full of notes. The front simply has the name Clamara on it. It's stained in blood.
Man, I had so much stuff that I wanted to try and get, but it'd be way too out of the way.
I guess Coons is gonna open the journal and just read the first few pages of it.
Opening the journal, it's outlined very clearly and very early that this appears to be all of her notes on, well, what you may be expecting. The Society of Peoples. It properly outlines the solid leads that she was able to find, certain things that she wasn't able to follow, and they seem to dictate several things that she was able to dredge up over maybe a few years, judging by the dates that are on several of the notes. You could peruse it further, if you like.
Out of curiosity, does the dates go back to before I got out?
Going back and taking a few looks, you notice that there are only one or two that are penned before you were helped out by Clamara to get out of your situation. Basically, it was only rumors at that point. The 2 notes basically dictate that she was looking around because she'd heard the name and she was trying to find information about it, but only did the solid information come a little bit later.
Okay. Well, either way, I'll keep the journal on me for safekeeping. Let's break this down. Kamura's journal. I cannot type for the life of me. Journal, there we go. Okay, well, I'll close up the journal and I'll save that for a bit later when I have a bit more higher journal longer, so I'll check more of it. But
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do? Duncan says he votes going to the door,
Not
but he's
here that I
nothing but a
can think of.
dirty peasant chatter. You're not a dirty
Uh,
peasant chatter. You're a very clean peasant chatter.
I guess the one thing that can do, because now that I have a spell for it, I'm gonna cast a spell sending.
Okay.
To Kamara.
Okay. You're going to cast the spell sending. What are you sending?
Are you okay?
Okay, so you're sending the message, are you okay? I really quick want to refresh myself to make sure I'm not missing anything about the spell. Okay. So, you send the spell using sending, and the message gets to her, are you okay? There is a bit of time, and then you get back. Maybe a few seconds later, the answer is no. Locked up. Somewhere I don't know. Can't see, can't hear. You're in danger.
Well,
Okay. Well,
that much I think we already knew.
Well, yeah. Well, one thing I'm gonna say is, when not back to her, is I'm coming to save you.
Okay.
And well, I definitely know where Kunj wants that, but we could definitely do whatever else anyone wants to do first.
All right. So, you guys then want to head down into the sewer, is that correct?
That's my
I
vote.
suppose, but the unanimous vote.
Okay. Once again, with Kunj and his pretty map-like knowledge, you guys are able to leave the destroyed manor and make your way back down into the sewers. Combined with the map that you made using the arcane eye and the survival instincts of the party in both Kunj, you guys are able to make excellent time to get right back to where you saw with the arcane eye. Up above the large decline that heads deep, deep into the earth, down towards the door. You guys heading
Some
down?
exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The smell of fetid sewer assaults your nostrils as you guys descend, packed tightly onto one side of the wall, as it's pretty tight quarters in here.
Not me.
You
That's what
all
the mask's for.
keep yourselves on alert,
Mask is.
making your way down into the tunnel. And then you reach where it bottoms out. The large hallway that makes its way towards the stone door. The braziers unlit. Several skeletons kind of scattered around, only a little bit further down the way. The darkness here is pretty heavy. Only the few of you who have dark vision can even see in this light at current.
Can we
No,
get a
baby.
light?
Who wants to
Imagine
give out a
not
light?
Being able to see in the dark.
I do got a makeshift torch.
I have a torch. I guess I could use a torch.
Okay. Striking some torches and making your way down the hallway, you guys begin to approach the area, the gigantic stone slab, the solid rock that once was seen through the arcane eye. As you step forward, you feel this aura. It's easy to tell that it's magical, but it just pushes outwards like an oppressive force. And as you step within just a few feet of the door, you hear a sonorous voice emanate from the stone. Present your proof of passage.
Huh?
Oh.
No.
Present proof of passage.
I have an idea.
I show up in the ring.
You lift up
What
the
is-
ring, and as you lift up the ring, you feel a warble in the magic around you. And the sultry voice speaks again. Who are those who own the people?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fucking.
Who is it that owns the people? We could just say
Well.
the society.
I mean, considering who the speaker is, he wouldn't be wrong, at least from the sound of it, he wouldn't be wrong to say my parents.
Technically, yeah.
Depending on how specific this magic lock is.
Well, I guess we could take a swing at it. My parents?
Hopefully we don't get death lasered.
And
Can you
those are-
imagine
and-
it casts like disintegrate on all of us. It
You
just
say-
kills us all.
You say the words, my parents, correct?
Yeah, those are my words.
I'm gonna ready an action to dodge.
There's a
Yeah, I'm
moment
gonna
of
ready an
pause,
action to dodge.
and then the voice speaks again. Who are those who own the people?
The society. I
Do we
think.
want to try
I have been
society?
advised
No.
not to finish this joke.
It's just-
You've been advised not to
Society.
finish this joke.
Um,
I guess I'm stupid then.
oh, you know,
Tech, I don't
No,
get
no.
it either. I don't get it either. Somebody text it to me.
let me,
Like, I genuinely don't get it.
let me check the notes real quick with the journal to see if there's anything that might tell me what I'm looking for.
Okay. You flip open the journal, and you begin reading through for anything that seems like it's of note. The last collections of notes are written with the most cohesion, likely because most of the connective threads lead to them, and they say the following. I cannot locate any information in this city regarding this elusive society. At all. No rumors, nothing. Perhaps there's some kind of influence it has here to stifle information? Another note continues. An old scrawling in the sewers in Thieves' Camp points me to the Desert Rose as a point of contact, Perhaps worth investigating? Another note continues. Since the war began in the country to our west, the trade of slaves seemed to have slowed. Why? It can't be there or it's an opponent, so where else was affected? And then finally, the last entry is penned like a letter, maybe an actual journal entry, and it's written in a hasty hand. I believe I've been discovered, so there's likely little time for me. I'm hiding this journal so that if anyone finds it, they can continue my search. I've discovered one final clue, but I think it caught the attention of the very people I've tried to locate. It goes as such. Deep as you go, use our names to be granted entry to our haven. I only hope this is enough to get someone to the bottom of this.
Okay, yeah.
The note abruptly cuts off, and is splattered with a bit of blood.
That's not making me comfortable.
No.
That blood right there, that's not making me comfortable. The Society of People.
I guess we have to somehow find out Kunja's parents' names. I'm not sure who else, like,
Well,
it could possibly be referring to with who owns the people.
well, with what she said, let me try something real quick. The Society of People.
As you say the words, the Society of Peoples, you hear the sound of a massive stone dropping.
Really?
And there is a pulse.
Okay.
But the doors don't open. No, what happens is that the area around you suddenly feels heavy, even
Oh,
more
shit.
oppressive than before. and each and everybody in the party, without any sense of an ability to resist, you feel your magic drain, suppressed, pushed deep inside of you. Any wells of power that you did have is stuffed so far within your soul, within your being, so as to be completely unreachable. The area
Uh-oh.
wobbles and wobbles and wobbles, and the voice simply makes a, "You are not worthy."
Yep. Okay. Two arrows. Got it. That's all was allowed.
Did you just fucking like drain all our spell slots or something?
You guys are currently under the effect of anti-magic.
Oh, okay.
Essentially a large-scale anti-magic sphere.
That was
Gotcha.
a really flashy way of describing that.
Well,
Oh,
I want it
shit,
to be dramatic.
there goes my ideas. But so, is there a crack in the door at all? Like any gaps around the edge whatsoever?
Nope. Well, you can see a small gap. The only
Gaseous form.
tiny little gap. You can't.
I know.
You can't be
I
Fart Cloud
was-
right now.
I was. Oh my god, Dominic.
I know. Calm down. But
Oh,
anyway.
I mean, I don't know
Hey,
really. I don't really know what we're supposed to do. I mean, but I guess we just have to leave because I guess we need to like
Yeah.
actual specific information here.
Yeah. I guess it's a dead
Unless
end.
we just wanna go through like top 100 most common roof rot parent names of 756 or whatever.
Yeah.
Just literally say
So,
every single name in
So honestly,
existence until we
if
get it
two
right.
errors got us this far, I kind of feel like too many more might get us like actually
Have you
fucking
have you
killed.
potentially said your own name?
I don't. Well, here's the interesting thing about my name. I don't even know my real name. That is the fun part. Coons is just a nickname I gave myself.
Is that the fun part?
Excuse
Is
me?
Yeah.
it though?
Wait, hold on. Kunjiat is a nickname you gave yourself?
Yeah, I thought that was obvious since I was a slave and didn't have an actual.
No, that was not obvious in the slightest.
Oh. Well, I guess Kunjo is that my actual name then.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's what we're going with. That is your
Say-
that's
say-
your name that you
say
had
your
since you remember way back in the day.
I thought I wrote down that it was supposed to be a nickname that I gave myself, but apparently I forgot that detail.
We could-
I'll
we could
pour
say now
pour
your
through
real
and lug.
name.
I think I probably didn't mention it and I forgot about it
We could just we could try to say your name.
because Kunjo is just a backwards of something else, and that's all it was. But if that's my actual name,
Really, bro? Oh my
Maybe your
god.
parents were goobers. Maybe they were just
were.
goobers.
Maybe they were.
Seriously.
I don't fucking know.
But but either way, though, I'll say Kunjo.
The only thing that I have here is that your former name was like some kind, the Divine Fire Dime or whatever that you got from your previous owner. I see nothing else from these notes about your original name. So
then
there we go.
Kunjo is my real name then.
Good.
We'll just settle it there.
That's gonna be how we go.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
guess,
we do have those notes do mention the Desert Rose as a point of contact, so I think that's pretty much right now our only real lead here for getting more information. Because if nobody here remembers, and I doubt, just any, I doubt even the tribes people around here know, because they didn't even know this thing down here existed. So I doubt they even know that the Society of People was here. So I doubt any of them would have any idea about the names of the owners of it.
Well, after that argument of name or not name, now I feel like I might be correct. So, I could say it just to see what happens.
I feel like we're gonna get fucking smashed into mincemeat by a giant rock.
I mean, I could I mean, look, I feel like I should be the look. If everyone's gonna say it, I should be the one saying it, and with everyone else at a safe distance. That way, if anything does go wrong, it's just me that gets to
Well,
suffer.
here, I have. Oh wait, no, I can't use a scroll of dimension door because anti-magic. Shit.
Yep.
I do have cunning. I do have my feet, so I'm pretty good at getting away if things get hairy. So I can handle whatever this throws at me, unless it just kills me instantly.
Okay, so you're going to try to speak your own name?
Well, if anyone wants to get out of here in case.
Yeah, I'm
Just,
going to
you know what,
evacuate
Claire's
my
gonna
pup
start
and
backing towards the stairs just because this anti-magic as a second step leads me to think that a third step is. Of course, it could just like not respond. Maybe we need to try again later or something like that. But I'm not exactly inclined to stand beneath the giant 500-ton chunk of stone and wait for it to tell me
What?
I'm wrong.
can you imagine if the kill trap was just the door falling on you?
My uncanny dodge and evasion and cutting action is gonna come in use of real quickly.
Oh yes, the door shall open.
Just not in the way you would expect.
Okay, so I will try. I will just try this, and once everyone's safely away, hopefully in safe range.
Assuming
away.
that the staircase is even safe, it entirely
Sure.
depends on what's about to happen here.
As
if
you guys
anything
ascend
at
the
all.
staircase, you guys aren't feeling the oppressive magic going away yet.
Nice.
You go
Nice.
tens of feet, dozens
I-
of feet.
Well, I wasn't thinking about
Hundreds of
backing
feet.
all the way out.
No,
Ah,
yeah,
At
not
least
all the
make
way.
sure that he's
Ah.
like alive.
Okay, that's fair. You know
we're
what?
not,
That's
we're
fair.
not getting
We're
to
not-
the
we're not
minimal safe
ascending.
distance of a nuclear bomb. We're fucking stepping out of an anti-magic field.
Unless somehow that is what they have, and this is just where it ends.
Dude, it just blows up the entire fucking city. Even themselves. They're that protective of their secrets.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Kunj will walk up to the door, praying to Bahamut that this works. Kunj healed.
The door does not respond. You don't hear the voice, and you don't feel anything but the oppressive field of anti-magic on you.
Well, I tried. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Technically speaking,
Alright.
I could still be right if Alex is like basically you put too many password inputs and have to try again
I don't
later
know.
theory. It's still
I
in play.
don't think it's because that doesn't really make any sense because he doesn't own the people. Unless
but
I mean,
here's the
unless this
thing.
is some convoluted loop where it turns out his parents are actually dead and he was the heir to the
Well, no-
society of
no-
people.
Hold on. I
Oh
have
my
a
God.
theory that he could have just like been stolen from them for some reason. I don't know.
But my parents are the society of people. They are just
Yeah.
legitimately the people in charge.
Yes, but why would the people in charge put their child into
Because
Bad
they're
Boy Town?
traffickers and they don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what-
fuck! I don't fucking know.
I
Leave
just
me
had-
alone.
I just had such an awful thought. I'm going to share it in
Okay.
the general chat because I can't
Oh,
say
boy.
it. I can't say it out loud.
Oh,
I would
God.
get in trouble.
General.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Hang on. What's the word I'm looking for? The word the advanced
know.
word for late.
What?
Like what for something coming late. Oh, got it. Hey,
Delayed?
yes, delayed. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know, you probably would get in trouble for that on Twitch.
Oh no!
I would very much get in trouble for saying that.
God.
on
Not
Twitch.
that funny.
Yeah, oh
I
my
know
God.
it's not that funny, but it's kind of funny.
Okay,
Okay,
so
you fucking sicko.
we have
Oh
to
my God.
we have to look for my murderous parents.
I would whisper it to you,
or
Duncan, but I
we'll-
don't know if that'll get me yoinked by Twitch Automod.
I hope. Is it worth the risk?
Oh, yes.
Advanced delayed hot button topic in the U.S.
Oh my god. That could be a
Immigration.
million things right now.
No, it's.
Anyway, before we get political, let's
Yeah.
move on.
So, hang back up to the surface since this is just a dead end now.
Okay. You guys make your way back up to the surface, and by the time that you guys have reached the actual sewers again, you guys feel the field has gone away. Though it took hundreds of feet before you guys actually feel your magical power once again accessible to you. This is a very powerful anti-magic spell. Perhaps one either prepared at such a power level that is impossible to achieve with a regular spell. Perhaps this massive enchantment, a collection of items. It's difficult to say from here.
I've got a feeling if I tried to use my massively awesome muscles to open the door, I would have died. Nice.
I'm really
Alright.
wishing that I
I'll be right
had
back.
just
Give
gone
me
and
2 seconds,
used,
I will be right back.
gaseous form immediately.
You have 1.5.
I got poison and just anti-magic. I'm freaking pissed at my parents.
Kill them all. Let God sort them out. Which
Well-
one? I'm not telling.
You're not killing
Eh.
them. You're just setting up the appointment so God can judge them.
Do we like call ahead? Do we just say like, hey, we want to set up an appointment with the Society of Peoples?
Hey,
I can
hey-
get you in on Thursday at 5.
hey,
All right,
Bob-
cool.
Bahamut,
Hey,
look,
maybe that's who the contact in the Desert Rose is. Maybe that's the receptionist.
It's-
But Bahamut, homie, look, we got some people we need you to check out real quick.
Dude's
I
too
would,
busy.
I would
fucking-
like just wander into the Desert Rose, walk up to this contact. And, excuse me, I would like 1 slave, please.
I would like to order 2, maybe 3.
What's your daily deal of slaves today?
The first thing I heard when I put my
the
thing on
daily-
was Daily Deal of Slaves.
The daily
Absolutely,
double.
It's quite voluptuous.
It- Oh no, it's the daily double. Sorry.
Oh god. Oh,
Okay, so what would you guys like
Buy
to
one
do?
get one free. Sorry.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna-
mean, now,
Commit war crimes.
I guess if nobody has
of
any,
what kind?
if nobody has any specific big adventures that they want to go on today, Solera might take this chance to go assist with the injured folk and whatnot for today.
It seems like a fine idea.
Yeah.
Because we have some waiting to do until the tribe chiefs get back to even knowing if there was anything left in the treasury anyway. So
So, Salira, you would be going to help out for roughly 8 hours, so about 8 p.m. That sound good?
sounds good to me. Pretty much whenever everybody else is ready to go to bed, I'll go to bed so that I can at least be up around the same time as everybody else.
So, there's about 8 hours of time between now and when you guys will be meeting back up again in that case. So, what does everyone else want to do in the time that you guys are waiting to hear back from your reward from the treasury? Anybody want to do research? Anybody want to do searching? What do you guys want to do?
That's a good question.
That's a
You
good
know what?
question, Mega Man.
I might take a look around to see if I can locate
What,
a
Dad?
church of some kind.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
And
that's fair
I'm
enough.
gonna go somewhere to do some praying.
Olga will join you if you're going on a quest for a church.
Sebastian will happily accept the companionship here.
you know what, Sebastian? Because I have not been doing much of my own religious practices, I'll be joining you.
Okay.
So, if Kunj is joining you, then he would be able to lead you to the remains of what would essentially be the All Faiths Chapel of this city. The city, of course, is a city that was originally built to bring the tribes together, and the tribes, for the most part, did most of their worshipping of druidic deities, gods like Sylvanas, etc., etc. There was one other... Wait, no. I'm having a stroke. There's one other one that I actually used for one of my characters. What was it?
Ifragor.
Yeah, I forgot. Hang on. What was his name? How would I even forget his name? Cameron. Sternella. Renell.
He's so talented.
Renell. That was his name.
You're so smart, Dominic. Sorry.
Really? It's not finding anything in Drive? That sounds like horse ass to me. Hang on. Character sheets and notes.
What
Come
does
on.
horse ass sound like?
mean, I have a
Dummy
guess, but-
thick, and the clap of their ass cheeks is alerting the wolves.
I genuinely thought you were gonna say Pinkertons.
Eldath! That's the name of the deity I was thinking of. Eldath.
Well, my goal is to immediately approach any shrine related to Bahamut, and what I am essentially going to be doing is taking my sword out, placing it in front of me, kneeling down in front of the sword, and meditating on my oath and my faith.
Following upon your, example, Boga is going to do the same. You've noticed that he's been a little bit uncomfortable as of late. There's been a lot of things that he himself has been reflecting on, and so he's more than willing to join you on this adventure for self-discovery.
Much
will-
needed introspection.
I will also place my rapier along with the others and join in with the meditation, even if
Okay.
I don't have the magical connection that Sebastian does.
So, while they are doing religious things inside of the ransacked and completely empty religious space in the town, which I forgot to mention is destroyed, like many other places in town. And so the shrines to the many deities are not in the best of shape, but that will likely be fixed in time. We've got some other people who still have things yet that they have not decided to do. We've got Ocularis, Jen, and Jamberman. What are you guys going to do over the 8 hours that you guys kind of just have free? It's free period right now. The only thing you're not allowed to do is sleep.
Then it would be writing in the book.
We're
We're
just
always
taking
doing
time to
that,
write. Fair enough.
Sorry.
Dedicated
Yeah.
time. This time he really is coming up with something convoluted and
I
Did we ever
wonder.
get our wagons back from the Delmire tribe?
Ooh, you haven't yet. That is correct.
No, we
Your
haven't.
collection of carts and wagons is still way, way down the way, down by where the Delmire tribe HQ is. So,
say,
I don't know
I
what
would
you're
do that,
doing
but
up
I don't
there,
think I
Dominic,
can
but
do that in 8 hours.
Probably
yes,
not.
indeed.
It's quite the journey.
Under optimal conditions, let's see. It's looking like a journey of roughly 50, we'll call it 53 miles.
That route's for schoolgirls.
Now here's
Now
a route
here's
with
a
some
route
chest
with some
hair.
chest hair. God, dude. I wish I could fucking go back and watch Futurama again.
Here's the thing. You can.
It's called
It's not gone.
Believe-
That would
I-
be
well, I know.
that would be roughly an 18-hour journey on foot to go back and collect all of your carts and things. Though that is a journey that you guys could take, and we could skip a few days while you guys make the journey through the jungle to get yourselves back to your carts.
I mean, I obviously want to finish. I don't want to just abandon this in the middle
Oh
of it.
no, you could stick behind. After all, collecting the carts
Oh,
would
okay.
likely be at least, I want to say that it's a 3-person job, because I think there's no, one of the carts is attached to a wagon, so it's technically only a 2-person job. I think.
Now, question. Yes, you are correct. Now, technically speaking, praying at the church wouldn't take, fucking.
Well, it depends on how long you
actual
want to
8
spend
hours.
doing introspection. You
Well,
guys can do however long you want.
if I needed for assistance of any kind, it's not like I would ignore people. If you guys think it's okay, then I would absolutely spend the time meditating. Because there are some things I'm trying to figure out at the moment.
I mean, definitely good is joining you on this because especially after the bombshell that he just got, he needs some reflection on things.
Okay. And
So that still leaves the rest of our party, who, again, you guys can gather yourselves up and make a journey out to collect the carts. I mean, Ocularis could go and also just write while he's riding shotgun, making somebody else do all the work.
I could draw carts. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sure. Let's grab the carts and bring them back here, just in case they get into that treasure room and actually find something.
Okay. So, this is going to be in total a 36-hour journey. Which
Oh my.
of specific... Actually, technically speaking, it's going to be 18 on the first go to get there, which you guys will be able to do in just 3 days. And then on the way back, with the carts as they are, it would be a little bit faster. So we're talking this at roughly... Shoot. Yeah, so it'll be something along the lines of like gack.
Are you having a moment?
Having a gack moment. Okay, so it's gonna be another 15 hours on the back end trip. So
The fuck was GAC again?
toy. So it's gonna be a 4. I'm gonna just
Oh,
streamline this, and this is going to be a 4-day endeavor. So
Like the,
for
the goo.
to go and collect the cards. Unless you guys want to use any other methodologies.
Teleport.
You could certainly, yes, use teleport. You know the location.
I think
I
that's
use
probably
alchemy
worth
to
cutting
make
4 days
gack.
of travel out.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
So
We all agreed.
that sounds
Yeah,
just
I'd
fine.
say so.
So, Jamarin,
Alrighty.
you're going to go ahead then and teleport yourself, and then I'm assuming just Ocularis and Jen, so that you guys can collect the carts and everything and bring them back. Now, that is going to cut the return journey just down to 15 hours, which will take simply 2 days instead of 4. And so you guys are going to be returning on the 15th. At roughly...
So are you saying it will take a day to get there and back?
No, it takes you no time to teleport. So you
Yeah.
guys are going to get there, you're going to gather up the horses, and then you're going to begin the journey of driving the horses back up. Then, once you guys have the carts and the horses, you know, kind of moving, it's going to take you 15 hours to make your way all the way up, which, with taking time to rest in between because of hard travel, then that is going to be 2 days.
Alternatively, I stuff them in my demiplane, wait 8 hours, and then teleport again.
Could certainly do that instead.
Does
That
the
would take-
demiplane have oxygen?
I believe the
it-
demiplane might. After
Yeah.
we go through, let's see.
Otherwise, we'll have 2 carts and some dead horses.
Empty room, 30 feet in each dimension, made of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears.
I wouldn't say that 30 feet
The
is
door is
nearly
large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through unhindered, meaning that a horse would not be able to make it through the door.
Rip, you right. Oh well.
And also 30 feet wide does not sound like nearly enough to contain 3 carts.
2 horses would take up 10 by 10 spaces, technically speaking. I know it's technically less than that, but we're going by Resident Evil rules.
Uh-huh.
Because
Well,
this
I
is...
mean,
Yeah,
yeah, but
probably not.
But the carts are also attached to the horses.
Yes, the carts are also quite large.
Yeah, the carts probably wouldn't be able to make it in. Okay, whatever.
So
It was
the
just an
return...
idea.
That's just fine. So the return
One
trip
day
will just take
I
some
will
time.
have freaking wish powers and say, lol, no, my demiplane could be as big as I want it to be.
You will waste wish on making your demiplane large enough to fit a Hans. Snaw.
You can't stop me.
So, there's going to be a 2-day time period where Jamberman and the rest of the group are going to be taking some travel through the jungle. Now, on the initial teleport, you guys notice that you arrive at the Delmire tribe's outpost, and there are very, very few people here. Yes, there are a couple coming in and out, and in fact, you even notice that people are jumping in and out of the water consistently. But most of the large group that was here, they're just gone, likely at the city, offering aid. The few people that are there do give you a warm welcome, and help you in whatever way they can to get you ready to move the cart. So, 2 days, speedrun mode. What does everyone else want to do?
After reflecting, Sebastian will then proceed to help with the wounded or cleaning or whatever he can do to help out.
Okay.
Yeah, Kunj will also do his own helping with helping fixing things up and using my new spell Mending
I'm going
to
to
fix 1 foot damage stuff.
I'm going to remain with the wounded, as that is
Okay.
best where I feel like my talents are to be harnessed.
All right, so our party is going to be spending some serious time then helping with the rebuilding effort. And over the course of 2 days, some significant progress is made. The city streets after 2 days have been cleaned up of most, if not all, of the undead corpses, and they have been moved to other locations. You guys learn while helping out that they plan to take them back out into the jungle to be buried and or left to decompose, as natural things tend to do. And with everything kind of in the now rebuilding phase, a lot of buildings are being cleaned up, and some businesses are even starting to kind of reopen temporarily. Some general store shops have kind of been reopened. Stocks are being rotated in and out based on what the closed circle had drudged up. So if anybody needs any very basic supplies, you can trade for them in the city now. And slowly things begin to make more sense in the city again. Things begun to be a little bit more normal. It is noon on the 15th by the time that outside the main city hall, Ocularis and Jen and Jammerman arrive once again with the horses. Now, the neat thing is while you guys were able to be fed through Ocularis while you guys were traveling through the jungle, the party was actually given food as just even a minor thanks for helping out with the, rebuilding. And it is just as you guys are arriving and everybody's kind of gathered, they're finished with their things, that it is convenient, because plot, that you guys find that Sebastian, Boga, Kunj, and Celera are all hanging out together out front with the leaders of the 3 remaining tribes there. They look like they're about to begin a meeting, and the leaders notice you're coming, and so they clearly wait for you guys to approach. And once you guys do, they simply begin as this. So, we did go ahead and take a look at our treasury, and thankfully, it has been largely untouched. We know not why. After all, it was just money. Perhaps they didn't have much use for it, or perhaps they were simply hoping that once all of this had been done, they could use it for other things. Regardless, our funds are intact, and while we will be using the majority of it to rebuild, your due has been earned. And so, in a massive chest, they set down. You hear the clinking of gold, and inside is 5,000 platinum pieces. Straight from the coffers.
We're rich.
Rich!
We're
We're
rich.
rich!
Oh
We're in
my
the money. We're in the money.
god. 5,000 platinum pieces.
$1 million.
$1 million doll hairs.
And of course, should you ever need a place, this city will always welcome you. Hell, the entire country will welcome you any time.
So that's 714 per person, I think. If we split it, I know there was talk of using it for Dominavis, obviously. In all
I'm
fairness, I
taking-
don't know how much we really need that much gold personally.
Well, my share's going towards Dominavis.
I definitely have things that I want to buy in the near future, but I doubt I'm going to be using all of it.
I need all the monies.
Okay, so, sorry, I was just kind of distracted by something. What was the exact amount of
I
that?
believe if we're dividing it by 7, it will be oh come on Google. Why is it gone now? There we go. 714 .2. For that to have to figure it. Well, here if I do
714 times 7.
Yes.
There's 2 gold
So
left.
that'll be or 2 platinum left.
Or yes, 2
We can
platinum.
put it in the
sorry.
pot. We can put the dog in the dog's pocket.
14.
Are you guys
How much
giving
is
2
it?
gold to the or 2 platinum to the dog?
It's not up to me.
Jesus Christ! It's just,
And now I have.
It's
well,
usually
now I
where we
have
put all our spare coins.
much gold on my person as I have banked back at home.
Well, now that the cart's here, I now have all my money.
Are you including Boga in that number?
Yeah, I did include Boga. Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Did I not?
No, that's
Is
fine.
Boga not getting his share?
No, he's happy to take his share.
He deserves it.
He's a good lad.
I mean, I assume for gameplay purposes that Boga would likely be willing to happily assist with any party-related purchases, but
Of course.
So what was that number again?
714.
714. I had it.
I'm
Oh, let me
sorry.
see it.
That was gold pieces?
No, platinum pieces.
Platinum
Platinum
pieces.
pieces. Okay.
You punch things into a calculator like a pro.
The
Yeah.
skill I
I'm
learned in high school.
I'm just using a calc chat. Chat, if you're new here, calc is short for calculator. I'm just using slang.
God bless America.
I fucking love that video so much. Dude, you could not do 25,000 times 5 without a calculator.
I knew. God, with the amount from my cart, from the cart. Oh God.
There's
now-
a lot of
now
money. The party is
One-
doing pretty okay for themselves.
I am 1 platinum away from being 800 platinum.
And I still have a couple things on me that need selling, but like I think I said before, I don't imagine anybody around here is going to be buying fancy amulets and hunks of gold in the current climate.
So the
Well,
question
I will say my current gold stored value in my safe or the carriage safe is 11,990 gold total.
Mine's 7,750 gold in the cart for me for gold.
In my pockets is I have 12,415.
Wow, you're poor.
I am a dirty peasant.
you're
I must
poor.
live. I must live off of table scraps. Oh, my
I've
mansion
dropped
doesn't
the
have
800
43
platinum.
bathrooms, unlike your 44.
I'm working on that 900 platinum mark. Come on.
I'm currently at the banked, like back at Dominavas, I have 8,450, and then on me I have 8,220.
Oh
So
shit!
I'm
Wait a
even
minute.
poorer than Sebastian
So-
apparently.
I have stuff banked at Dominavas as well. I forgot. I haven't checked this in a while. Total gold stored 44,344
Fucking
gold.
Christ, where's all Sebastian's money coming from?
I just don't
Some of the
spend it.
Dominavas is just everyone pitched in for
Yeah,
certain things.
that's how much we've got stored at Dominavas. That's like a combination of when
'cause I think the
Steven
money
and
that-
Hart when
Sorry.
because it was the combination of money between Ocularis, Ogie, and Sebastian back a while ago. I don't remember exactly.
Because I know
but-
the money that I have stored at Dominavas is specifically in a special little room for Gildora to sit on and have a hoard.
Fat man. The fattest man. The fattest little gamer. So the question
Well-
that I have for the party, now that you guys have received your money, is where do you guys want to go next? There's a lot of things to do.
I feel like I can't go anywhere in good conscience without asking, like, if they believe things will be okay. Like, I'm not trying to be like patronizing or anything, but if they believe things will be okay around here for the foreseeable future, like in a relative sense, that like, I'm trying to think how to phrase it without sounding like, oh, can you guys handle yourselves? You know.
We can certainly take
'Cause that's
care
not
of
how I
things in
wanna
the
say
time
it.
being. We are going to have to spend a lot of time rebuilding, and while it is lovely to have your help, simple work is going to need to be done. Construction work, rebuilding, and just getting everybody back in, sending word. We'll be sending animal messengers out to the other druids here on the continent and letting everyone know that those who took refuge outside can feel free to flood back in. The animals will certainly be a pain for a long while, but we will get nature and civilization back in harmony over time. Hopefully, we can get things back to normal, maybe within the next couple of years. But we can handle ourselves. We have plenty of adventurers here after all, so if there are any special jobs that need doing, we can probably outsource them to many of the people who will be coming here just to see what problems they can solve.
And I can only imagine that there's going to be at least slight exodus from Delta's watch now that the rest of the country isn't a, well, death trap.
Ah, speaking of which, you lot went to Delta's Watch, didn't you?
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah, don't know if we're going back there anytime soon.
Well,
Well, we still have to deal with the Fae issue.
that's what I'm going to
Is that
talk
the
to you
place Where I
about.
messed with the cop.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, making
yes.
sure.
Yeah.
That's why I
I'll
said
gladly
that.
go back at any time.
The Fey influence has disappeared from the area.
Oh,
Like
Huh.
it's...
huh.
And
Okay.
left in its wake, there are many fissures in that area now. Splits in the earth.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
It's a very dangerous area for the time being, but people are shuffling in and out via the roads, so things should be okay soon.
Well, then the only thing that I can really think of off the top of my head is heading up into Lost Vale to go after Jen's parents.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I figured that would be like a whole big separate arc.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm sure
we need to
is.
get to season 6 before that happens,
Oh,
and
is-
then season 7 will
I
be
feel like
just the
not,
filler season.
Not that obviously, like, I'm against doing that, but I feel like that if we just jump right into that, we're leaving quite a lot of unfinished business here.
Well, I don't even remember what business isn't finished. I'm genuinely
The
like
Society
lost
of
at the moment.
People stuff?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay, well, yes,
My-
but the
my
thing
friend-
is
my-
we don't
my-
know how to get into the door, though. That's my
Yeah,
question.
and
Well,
we have a notebook that tells us there's a contact in the Desert Rose that might have information
which,
Right.
that I've mentioned
Forgive
like
me.
3 times.
did
Shut
we-
your dirty, dirty mouth. I'm
Have we-
sorry.
I'm a little bit fuzzy on my notes on those. Have we ever been to the Desert Rose before?
That's a
I
good
believe
question.
So,
I will.
They sound like
you
a
know,
guild, don't they?
I guess
If I remember correctly, isn't it the brothel we went to?
That is not correct.
No?
no, what was that called?
Oh, you know what? I know.
What the fuck is going on? I know I marked that.
You're
Oh, wait,
thinking
I
of the
wonder if it's in
cactus
my
flower.
Discord.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
'Cause
you
I
know
know
what?
I have some stuff for Chains of Enceladus in my
I-
Discord that I haven't transferred to my notes.
I know the one person. I know the one person who would absolutely know where we should be looking.
Yeah.
I will send another sending back to Kamara,
Okay, another sending.
asking her where is the Desert Rose.
You hear back in a few seconds. You read my notes. Thank you. Be careful. I don't know where the Desert Rose is. Maybe Ballbot? That's it.
Oh, then I know the next person I'm gonna ask. Sending one to Haraxon.
Oh my god!
We can just go there. I have business I want to do there anyway.
I mean, yeah, we're going there, but I'm telling in advance to do some. I want some research intel on this place.
Also,
Okay.
When we get there.
Isn't sending a 3rd level spell slot each time you use it?
Yes, but we got a travel time ahead of us, so.
You guys
That's true.
would. You guys would have some time if you guys are going to do a whole travel over to Scales in Ballbot. The journey would take you 4 days of travel on horseback with the carts.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll send.
Mhm.
Oh,
I feel like when we come back in, we should also check on the Blighted Village.
True.
I don't know if we would want to stop on the way out, since we have obviously pressing information that we need to try and figure out. But
Yeah, I agree.
really,
guess
at
we
least
could
making sure how things are going over there would be good.
Yeah, we could swing by on our way out, but for now, I'll send Haraxin another, or send him a sending saying, Desert Rose, I need intel on it. Be careful.
Okay. So there will be a moment, and then you'll hear a response.
Oh, I think
Nice
I was
to
thinking
hear
of the
from
Desert
you too,
Vixen.
Kunj. Didn't expect this. Yeah, I'm on
I
it.
can't. I can't. I haven't.
By the way, and then he proceeds to ramble on until the 25-word thing runs out. I think and then that's it. There's a bit of a wait, and then there's nothing. Like it just cuts out. Like there's no more words.
Okay, and I think I was thinking of the Desert Vixen. When I thought I knew of the Desert Rose.
Yeah, you know,
I'm not even sure what the fuck that is.
That's the brothel, because I have it
Yeah,
in my old
Oh, I wait. Yeah, that's right.
my
There's a second
Discord
one.
Notes.
There's
Because I know I noted down. Man, they're really into fucking over there.
It's a trade town. People need to trade
Oh,
for.
that's true.
Woo!
It's a trade town. People be fucking.
Well, either way,
I cannot believe I just did what I just did. I am embarrassing myself.
What?
I'm gonna,
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into my wagon and or get in the wagon and be ready to travel.
Okay, so
I
you
will do the
guys are
same.
gonna
I'll
do the
get
traveling.
horses all set up if they're not already, and set out. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can't think.
On
if
the
there's
road
anything in
again.
particular, I need here right now.
So, our party is going to begin their journey instead, all the way out to Scales in Balbot, bidding farewell to Rukrot over several days. The horses make travel a breeze, and as you're moving through, you note that outside of the city, there are dozens of fields of corpses, basically.
Wait,
Old
Oh.
raised skeletons as you guys are heading out. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I just had the brain fart, and I realized, didn't we? Was the Blighted Village the people that we teleported to?
Yes.
Okay, because I got that mixed up. I thought that was some other group. Then I realized, wait, no. Okay, so never mind. We don't. There's no reason to stop at Bladed Village at all. I don't think, unless there are people left there that I'm forgetting. Oh god damn! Would you look at that map?
What?
Oh lordy, it's a big
It's
fat.
been a hot minute.
Wait.
Oh yeah, buy crypto suckers.
crypto suckers.
That is the person that
Is-
there's just a guy on the side of the road as we had to buy crypto suckers.
Everyone, look. Where's the Amogus?
Oh, it's right.
Oh, boy.
God,
I don't think it
Is there
exists.
one?
I think I've deleted all Amoguses prior.
Let's see if I can find it. Aha, I found it!
I see the turtle.
It's well hidden.
That is excellent, but you know what?
I have
don't
a
really
I have a
mind.
strange feeling he's fucking with everybody.
I'm actually
Uh,
not. There is an Amogus.
So,
And you'll never find it.
traveling throughout Balbot, the harsh desert environment is such a change from the humid environment of the
Clean this up a bit here.
The
As
jungle.
funny as buy crypto suckers is.
Why did you get rid of him? No! Put
He's
him back!
He's been murdered.
The fish and turtles I think can stay, but I feel like fucking Bill Cipher on the map is maybe a bit distracting.
I just want short man just standing in near the entrance just saying, buy crypto suckers. No idea what the fuck he's talking about, bud.
So, the journey along this road is relatively uninterrupted. You will notice, however, and I'll take care of this, I know I've already moved the token, but as you guys are entering the country, the border that was previously unmanned is now garrisoned by soldiers of Balbot's, army. And as you guys approach, they stop you. One of the soldiers makes his way up to the lead cart and says, "Hey, what's going on in there?"
Well,
What
there
a lot.
used to be there used to be undead. Now there are not. The country
Or
is
did-
safe again.
What?
I think he
Yes.
meant the cart.
No, I didn't
I
mean
thought-
the cart.
Oh,
You're the
no?
first
Okay.
people to come the hell out of this country.
Yep, it's safe now.
We haven't seen anyone for fucking months.
Fucking months.
Actually, it hasn't been months. I think you guys have been in there
It's
for
been
like 2
years.
months.
It's been
No,
Yeah,
because
years.
remember
that's
when you
months.
guys
We've been in
when you
there.
guys went in, there was nobody manning this border.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I was making a joke.
Ooh.
That it's been 84
So
years.
talk with yourselves for just a moment and decide what you guys kind of want to take care of while you're in Scales. I've got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Well,
And
I have a
imagine
big
having to use
pile
the
of
bathroom.
fucking.
Yes, Harley.
I have-
I know.
Oh, there it is. Is that
I mean,
even in a? Is
I
that
feel
even
like
in
we
Among
should
Us?
probably be a bit
Did
more
you
like
find it?
descriptive.
Yes, he found it.
Yeah. At least until we can probably take care of the Society of People, because I'm just not. I don't feel safe yet. Now that I'm aware
Well,
that they're.
Well, here's the thing. I like the Society of People may be bad boys, but I don't. Part of me thinks that it is
Presumably
okay
they
to
were there
tell.
long before the undead stuff.
Yeah,
True.
and I think it might be okay to tell the neighboring country that their
I-
neighbors to the
I-
east are safe to trade with again.
I guess, yeah. I guess that has nothing to do with that. So, I mean, regardless,
Well,
I'm
we
still.
also might have some leverage over a king if someone wants to be a.
Well,
real
not
good
any
boy
fucking
and
more.
send-
Yeah, no, we
Thanks,
use
Tom.
our privilege.
We got our fucking favor toss.
Yoink.
I mean, we could just mention who we are, and that might just be enough. Because these guys should definitely know who the fuck we are.
But they're new.
But what if they were
You
just
know what?
hired?
You know what? There. You know what? Yeah, this guy's new. He started today.
What if
Let's
they're
go
just
fuck-
temps? They're just.
But the king also might be interested in sending aid to his neighbors.
True. And
Uh,
establish
go
a good
talk to-
relationship.
I will mention who we are, and then someone else can probably mention whatever else they want to mention about what happened there.
All I know is I am the wrong person to do it because I am not who they saw.
Anyone
Yeah.
besides our colors.
Yes, anyone besides Ocularis. I guess then
Right
I'll have
now, I don't
Sebastian
think-
explain what happened
Yeah.
in detail to the guards.
I should walk past the guards and go, "Oh yeah, this wasn't the face I used here. It just changed."
I
Yeah,
forgot.
Yo, to be fair, I'm also not wearing the same face I had when I came in as well. I'm just a
Yeah,
change
but
agent right now.
Oculars purposely changes his face
I
in front
know.
of people to freak
I
them
know
out.
you do it all the time in front of people, where I'm just more shy about it.
I honestly should be more angry about it than I am because you have been impersonating a Valenheim official for a long time now. So Sebastian should be a little more chafed about it than he is.
I feel like
Oh,
though
yeah, and I've
you
done some pretty
Yeah, I
You-
know.
you,
as him.
you know him personally. You expect this from him. You just know,
know.
this is who he is.
I
I'm
know.
surprised you didn't stop us when it was a stealth mission to have nothing to do with Valenheim. He turns around, walks out the door, and I'm now him.
To be fair, what was going through my head was I should say something, but will it matter?
When, if that guy ever comes to Scales or so, he would be recognized as a hero, and he just won't have any idea why.
A hero who sleeps in the streets and eats wall lizards.
Hey, but he did
Like-
help stop that bad naughty no boy.
Yeah.
But you know, it's funny. When I meet him, I'm just gonna have to tell him I'm sorry. Like, you guys did it. You completed your mission, and the only thing I can say to him is, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
My traveling companion has brought literal shame to my family name.
To mine and yours. To my
Not
family
metaphorical
and your
fam?
family name.
I have picked I picked my friends poorly, apparently.
You picked me. I just thought you couldn't get rid of me.
No matter how hard I tried. I remember one night I tried to stab him in his sleep and he just wasn't there. I stabbed a basketball. Basketball under the covers.
The lore deepens.
Little do you know, I change into Bogo when I'm sleeping, so you can never assassinate me.
So it was you that taught him flip rocks.
Oh no,
You
he taught me. I just told him how to gamble.
What's up?
It was me. I taught him.
We're just deepening the lore of our characters here. That's all.
Okay.
Uh,
Also, I'm glad that there has been immense call out to the Amogus. Very
figured-
much.
I told you it was real.
it's
True.
like
And now it's not.
everybody thought Jamberman was some schizophrenic, and he's like, "No, I swear, it's right there."
it's just a cloud that looks like Among Us in the sky.
So-
It's right there.
To quickly pick up where we left off, and I'll give this a
We
little bit of a
didn't
quick
talk
deal.
about what we wanted, like at all.
No,
I
I'm
thought
sure
we
you
did
did.
Send aid.
We
Send aid.
initially then we just
I don't think that these guys are the ones in charge of sending aid.
No, they're not.
Cameron,
But
you didn't talk about what you wanted. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm walking up to the guards and go, this isn't the right face, and I'm changing faces.
Uh-oh. What are you changing faces
The
to?
half-elf dude that I was. The
Yeah.
the literal public official that I am quite literally sworn to protect.
I mean,
Well-
it's not entirely crazy that two half elves could look the same.
Oh
Sebastian,
you won't
is
tell
just
me why
going to
you're
look-
changing your face in front of me, mate?
I just look at him and go, because this is the face I wore in this country. How else is the king supposed to know I saved his butt? And walk.
I'm just gonna put my hand over my eyes, look down, and just say, "He's right." Just, I'm so sorry.
Right. If you're heading over to the to Scales, would you mind giving? Hang on. And he pulls out a piece of parchment and he starts writing. He scribbles for a minute-ish, and then he rolls it up and he hands it to you. He says, "You mind giving this to the to the military brass there? They're gonna want to know that there's no more craziness happening in Rukrot, I think."
Sure, I'm gonna take
All
it,
right.
and I'm gonna
So
just.
they will.
I'm sorry about
Right,
him.
just on your way. I guess keep an eye out, men. They might actually have shit going on.
He just
So that means you, Bill. Stop sleeping.
Yeah, Bill.
Huh?
Bill.
I'm not sleeping, I promise. Yeah. So,
Fucking Bill.
you guys are sent on your way, and you guys are able to make the rest of the journey over to Scales, which means that you guys will be arriving at around noon, high noon, as the desert sun blasts downwards on the 19th of Alturiac to the city of Scales. And
It's 12 o'clock.
you guys make your way inside, and it is bustling, even more so than before. After all, the war is over, and trade must have at least started back up a little bit. People have clearly been flooding in. The streets are packed. There is tons of shouting and noise as the high part of the day. People are out for lunch from their work,
boy.
all of that. You guys make your way through a pretty decently long line just to get into the city, even from this side of town. You come in through the rich district, and you guys are here. What are you guys going to do first?
Well, first thing that Sebastian does is to deliver that parchment he promised he would.
Where the fuck
So
are people coming from to get to this side of town? Or like to be entering to this side of town?
I'm
only
just
one
realizing my mistake because I forgot there is actually there. I'm
just
realizing I'm
retcon
being
it.
silly.
There was no line.
There was no
fuck it,
line.
New road.
There was no line, and you get line about the same reaction to the other to these guards as you did the ones at the border. But you
Yeah,
guys
continuity. Yeah.
you guys are able to make your way in and deliver the message to the military brass as requested. They thank you very much for your services, and fuck it, the party's paid 100 gold for it. Like, you guys need that.
Okay.
Yay, money.
Give it to the dog.
You just want to give 100 gold to the dog?
We could just give 100 gold to the dog.
I don't really need. I'm
I
not
mean-
strapped on cash.
I mean, 100 gold is 100 gold, but it would be really funny for the dog to be richer than most peasants.
The dog is already richer
Hey,
than
that's
most
already the
peasants.
case.
Dog is already like a trust fund child.
I know. The dog has 412 silver, 237 gold, and 6 platinum pieces.
Yeah, Cameron, he's richer than most adventurers.
Fair enough. I will give him my
He has like
portion
a,
of
he
the
has a
100 gold.
he has a low end noble right now.
This is true. So, with the rest of Scales freely open for you guys to do things, I know that there's some shopping that wants to be done, but what do you guys want to do? Araxon is here, obviously.
Well, I'd like to restock my reserves of speed potions. So I'm gonna go to an alchemist shop.
Okay.
I,
The shop that you are looking for, I believe, is the Double Bubble. Let me make sure that's not wrong. Yep, the Double
Double
Bubble.
bubble, double bubble. I would like to
Can
buy
I
some
make
Hubba Bubba
speed
Max, baby.
potions?
Anyway,
What's up?
Can I make speed potion? I don't think I can, or at least I haven't discovered anything that lets me.
I think you've discovered something that gives you haste. Let me check. I have the whole list of things. But while we're doing that, so Sebastian, if you're looking to actually just straight up get a potion of speed,
I'm looking to purchase a few of them actually.
where are my supplements?
I have speed that increases movement speed, just outright.
Okay. So, Sebastian, if you want to stock up on potions of speed, Mimi and Miney, who run the Double Bubble, are selling them for 400 gold apiece.
Oh Jesus, a piece. Wow. I'll buy. You know what? I'll just buy 2 then. So 800
Okay.
gold.
2 potions of speed.
Okay, that'll actually. Fun fact: that actually brings me down to 1,080 gold pieces left in my pocket. So boom, that'll restock.
Anybody else restocking on anything general while you're here?
I had 2 potions before, and now I have 4.
In general.
Any spell components
Oh!
that you guys want?
Oh, I want to check my fucking. Oh wait, I can't. I don't have them in the cart anymore. Or do I have them in the cart? Did I move them?
I think you
My
moved them.
fucking my bear. I did. No. Wait.
The
I
only
have-
shopping I could think of that I want to do isn't general shopping.
Wait, Dominic. No, I do have. I have 1 barrel in the wagon. It looks like
1 barrel of
for
what?
me.
I've had cinnamon raspberry ale brewing.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that is in Dominavis. Never mind. Forgive me.
I don't see why you don't just stuff anything that you might want to have around
That
in my
shit is
demi plate.
fermented.
Well, because I'm fermenting them for my inn.
What if you die?
So, yeah, if you die, then I lose it.
You better find somebody to res me then.
Fuck you! Fuck you. The good old bank of giant metal safe is I prefer.
So where in the fuckity fuck do I have your stuff for your brewing? I had it here somewhere. Oh no, here we go. Current brews in progress.
Well, it's not like I could... Oh, those should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, at this point, the latest finish date for your current brews, which were all started a while back, before you guys even went on this, they should all be finished in Dominavis once you get back. But you have
Curious.
50 raspberry whiskeys, 50 ginger beers, 50 raspberry ginger whiskeys, and another 50 ginger beers.
You bet your sweet... What about my cinnamon raspberry ale?
Don't have that listed here. Not in your current brews in progress.
It says running... Oh, because that is the one in the wagon! Yo! I do have a barrel in the wagon!
Are you
wait.
sure that that's
I'm
still running? I
curious
thought that was
to
already
know,
done.
No,
How much
brewery,
of
running 16
my
days, 60
little
units of
garden
cinnamon
has been
raspberry ale.
harvested.
When?
Because I know, I'm pretty sure I asked somebody to like, tend to it.
Your garden? Oh yeah, your garden is
Yeah.
still happening over in Domin. Let me go check the
Ooh,
Dominavis
so,
sheet.
Dom,
We're about to go
barrel
back
it was
into.
So, Dom,
11749.
Yes, Cameron.
I started brewing this cinnamon raspberry ale while we were on the road from Scales to Rookrot.
Then it would be finished by this point.
Hell yeah, brother. I got booze. If anybody wants booze.
Plenty of booze to celebrate.
If you also want me to talk to anyone in Dominamus, let me know.
Is there anybody we need to talk to?
I don't know. I mean, the options are. The sending has unlimited range, so you know.
That is a good question. If we had anybody in Dominavis that we actually need to converse with, right?
Or just anyone in general. Doesn't. So, like I said, this thing is pretty useful. So.
I mean, I would definitely like to know how things are going.
Oh boy,
But-
there's a lot going on.
Hold on, wait. You prank, oh god, what was his name? Prank Farcron by, sending, well, no, cause I guess you can't, cause the person knows who's sending it. I was gonna say prank Farcron and, like, do, like, a Hinzelitist voice going, I'm coming back for you, my puppet."
Sadly, he would know who it was, and on top of that, he probably would hate me more for saying those lines.
So the stuff that you have growing, to answer your question, Alex, and it should be available to you.
Well,
It's under
I know
settlements.
what I have growing.
I know, but if you ever want to check like the full list and how often it produces, the thing is under locations, Fiorane, settlements, Dominava. So
Okay.
along with everyone else's
So-
like other shit.
Produce a unit of the plant each. Okay, well, how many is that though?
A unit?
Oh, no, like, how many has it produced? Like, how long? And also, the thing that
That's
you
an
have
excellent
marked
question.
down on the sheet is wrong compared to what I have written down.
Oh, how does that happen? What am I missing?
God, I keep fucking looking at the wrong tab. Let me see here.
I got 2 cactus flower,
so-
2 bulbroot, and 2 gelsemium.
I got 4 cactus flowers, 4 bulbroot, and 4 gelsemium. On my sheet.
Okay. I'll
I
update
mean, I
the
can
garden.
send you a screenshot of this because this page hasn't been edited since I planted that garden.
Uh-oh. All right, so I'll just go ahead and do the thing. I'll
Come
edit
on.
this in for a minute.
What the heck, Roll20?
You know, I actually would like to do ascending.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I would like to do ascending to Sartsa and see if she has any important updates for us, since it's been a while since we'd been in contact.
Sure. Well, you have to
it
actually get a
can't
25-word thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be important, too important, because otherwise, it's probably not gonna fit in
It-
25 words.
25 words do a limit for what you have to say. So.
Let's see. I could say 25-word limit. Tell me how things are going.
You want to say that specifically?
Yeah, I'll say 25-word limit. How are things going? Have there been problems?
Just remember, I'm the messenger, so whatever is said, it's gonna be me who receives the message from it.
Oh, and this is Sebastian.
Oh, and this is Sebastian.
P.S. Boga is okay.
Okay, hang on.
Boga is thriving.
Boga is thriving. Yes, that is better than okay. He is
I do know how-
thriving.
I'm curious how many words of that, because I would like to add just one thing to Sebastian said.
P.S. Boga is thriving. He literally has over he has like hundreds of platinum pieces. He could fund his own army.
He could start his own village
He could.
because we started.
He
with
was,
less money.
in the most recent combat, he was Boga Slayer of Scorpions.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
That little dude could probably kill us all. Just because
Given
he has the
okay.
indomitable
the
kobold
So-
spirit.
power that paladins have displayed
The
thus far, I wouldn't be surprised.
The response that you get is this. Is this magic shit? This is cool. Everything is fine. If Boga got killed, I'm crushing you like a grape. We need alcohol for tavern.
Oh
Then
no!
I was proceeding to tell
They're
Sebastian
out
those
of
exact words.
booze.
Oh, then I know what I'm gonna do. Wholeheartedly, full frontal. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going
What?
to actually, I am going to procure a supplier from Ballbot to deliver ale to my inn.
Interesting. Okay. Who are you going to do that with?
Now, this is gonna be basic ale. All of the special ales that you can get at my inn are gonna be brewed by me. So yeah, all of the
Oh,
special drinks.
Jim, do you want me to check in on your parents or so?
Sure.
Is this magic shit? This is cool. God.
I am. You know, the one I love is the reactions that I'm getting
I
from
fucking-
everyone.
I fucking love Sarsa. I'm sorry, she's great.
Yeah, I love her as well. That was my favorite response. Okay, so I'll be sending to Jin's father, and I will say, how are you guys?
You send the message, and there is a small question. There's a small wait, and then there is a response.
The initial shock.
We are not okay.
Oh,
Do not trust him. We need help. Do not get it for him. We love him. Or we love Jen. It would be better because they were referencing somebody else.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
I'll immediately tell Jin definitely what the message was.
Okay. Do not help him. Do not get it for him.
Do not get it.
That's
for-
correct.
Do not get what? Am I crazy?
Interesting.
I'm not sure
Jin-
who him is, but
Well,
Oh, true. Yeah, if they specified Jin with the last part, then who are we not getting something for?
Who indeed?
Huh.
either way, it sounds like they're in trouble.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we kind of did already know that, but
Yep.
actually hearing it doesn't make it feel.
Shit.
Well, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Got a lot of fucking shit going on, man.
Sebastian's busy drafting up
And
a contract
and
for Bear,
apparently-
and this just existential shit's going down.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently they're not looking forward to it. I'm sorry, this might be a dumb question. Do we know what they're doing up there exactly?
they were like at a mine, if I remember our scrying right.
I think it was
Doesn't
either a
seem like-
mine or a ruin. I'd have to check my notes. So it's been a while, so I apologize.
Well, we don't
for
know
that.
specifically what they're doing up there. We just know that, like, what was it? God, it's been so long. Didn't they get kicked out and then they just went up there? If
Yeah,
I'm remembering correctly?
Yes.
Huh. I don't know. The specific ask not to help just makes me think that they're trying to do something more up there than just like hide from people who aren't happy with them or something. Because I feel like there's many other places you could have done that other than fucking Lost Vale of all places. I don't know. I mean, probably going to be difficult to figure anything out without actively pursuing that.
So many loved ones in danger, so little time.
Solaire is glad that she doesn't have any loved ones in danger, as far as she knows. Turns out, fucking back in the like, how long has it been? Like, because I know there were 8 months in Dominavos, and then it's been 2 months that we've been in Rukrot. So, like, has it been a year since Solaire showed up?
I think it's been that long, yeah, at the very least.
And
Something
it turns out
similar,
that
at least.
in the last year, the Gleaming Isles have been just completely taken over by a pirate lord, and everybody is like 24/7 locked in stockades and fucking whipped with thorns.
I would also send in that way, but the problem is I have to know the person personally in order to send it.
Well, Dom, I would like to, yes, draft up a contract, and I will ask Haraxin about it.
Yeah, and then we should find Haraxin because I want to talk to him about the Desert Rose.
Yeah,
Well, I got
and then
a lot
I'm
of
also
stuff to ask Haraxin about.
and Dom, I would also like to. Sebastian would also like to find time at some point to write another letter to send to his father,
Okay.
just to update him on the things that are going
Sure.
on.
So
That's
Sebastian,
all.
you can wander off to kind of do your own thing to that, and we'll discuss that a little bit because there are some other things that other people want to take care of. So
Yeah.
I'll kind of discuss that with you over the end of the thing.
I have to
We'll
use
get
the
all that
restroom as
set up.
well, so I'll be right
So,
back.
as
Yeah,
for everyone
Blade to
else,
come here and kill Hinzelatus.
Please go.
he's busy. He has a PTA meeting that he definitely
Blade,
that he has to
too
attend and pretend Sebastian is
hard.
still going to school.
I do love that I can technically taunt Hensleyus whenever I want since I know him a bit. What would be a smart thing to do is let it be seen.
So, who else is doing stuff?
I mean, most of what I want to do. Well, I guess there is one thing that I could do that doesn't involve Haraxin.
Yeah.
There's a certain little storefront that I could go check up on.
Oh my gosh. You want to go to the
Let's
monster shop?
go.
You want to go to the
See
monster
what
shop?
they've got in store.
All right. Fuck it. Where is it? Where is my man? Oh, where
Fucking-
is it?
Just kick open the door. I'm back.
Okay. So you make your way into the small shop that's in Eastern Scales. And again, you open up the heavy metal door, and inside you find that strange man who sold you the previous critters. And you basically just want to take a look at what he has on offer today, right?
Yeah. We'll see if I can practice self-restraint.
Okay. So at current, it looks like he has 5 creatures on offer. All right.
Oh no.
I think you
Oh.
recognize the creatures from his other times, but currently he has a little brown squirrel, a little red crab, and a small ooze, as well as a little stoat and a small brown fox.
What does the fox do?
The fox, which is marked with a 1000 GP price tag. It appears to be just a small creature. It's got a pretty bushy tail, and as you're examining it, you can see it's got a pretty bubbly looking personality. It kind of just like regards you with a pretty happy demeanor, despite the fact that it is currently caged. It seems to be kind of perpetually in a state of good mood.
You're trying to make this more difficult, aren't you?
Am I?
Go on.
If you're looking for specifically what it does, the man behind the counter lets you know that this little guy has been a serious help pretty much everywhere. It's always trying to help him out with things, even while it's in the cage. Anytime that he cleans, anytime that he tries to just tidy something or even do math, the fox tries its best to insert itself and help out.
Okay.
The frick?
So mechanically, what does that mean?
Oh my god.
What? I'm
leave
sorry.
a
I
leave
want
a
to
little
know.
leave a little mystery.
For 1,000 gold? No, fuck
Yeah.
off.
Fuck's sake. Come on. All right, fine. Yeah,
Just take us out for 1,000 gold.
the fox can use the help action as a bonus action or reaction to any creature within 5 feet of it.
Damn. That is pretty hot.
So while Alex is considering monsters, does anybody else have anything they want to do?
Can I wander around the town and look
And look for what?
for the gotcha gnome?
Oh my god, you want to look for the
Oh,
gotcha
yes.
gnome?
Oh,
You're
fuck.
looking
I
for the
forgot
guy.
about the gotcha gnome.
On that note, I will also come with him to the gotcha gnome.
Oh,
The
shit,
ga-
I'm
the
missing out on
gotcha
the
gnome.
gotcha gnome.
If you find the gotcha gnome, you need to come get everyone.
The last time I seen him, he sold me a demon mirror, and that mirror had a demon in it.
He gave me a kid hat and gloves.
Okay. The gotcha gnome is here.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
find
hell
him.
yeah.
He is set up currently in scales.
May we all partake before we all split off? Is that a thing we're allowed to do?
You certainly could.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm already split, so.
Drop
I
it.
will allow you to. I will allow you to partake before you split off because this is a fun thing. I love doing this.
Hey, maybe I'll get a portable hole.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Wouldn't that be nifty?
There's a hole here. They're in the hole.
I get a portable hole, but it's only like 5 inches across and 5 inches
So, as you approach the gnome, he says, "Oh, it's some of my favorite customers. Hello, hello. You all
Oh,
want
dear
to try?
God, I
You all
already
want to
regret
try
approaching
your
you.
hands? I'm happy. I'm happy to give you guys anything and everything for the right price, which is hang on. Where's the price?
Is everything you sell? Is some of the things you sell demonic in nature?
You got a demon mirror from me. What do you think? Whatever's in this box of wonders, this cart of creation, it could be whatever, man.
Okay,
We can
take my money.
like steal the card.
I like how he just gave up on the mystery there. It could be whatever. I don't know.
and then Chris just like, okay, fine. Take
And
my
no,
money.
you can't steal
What
the
were you
cart. It
expecting
doesn't
from
work
the
for
demon
anyone
mirror?
but me. Trust me, some bloke tried. He went off and took my card, and he was sticking his whole body in there before somebody got him. Before he got stuck, and somebody had to pull him out. It
Okay.
was like seeing somebody get stuck inside of a crate. It was
I'm
hilarious.
surprised,
Making
I'm
sure
surprised
there
something
wasn't
didn't
a
eat him.
better deal to be had.
So, is the price the same, or or is it different now?
I'm trying to find the price. Hang on. I think it was 5 gold. Does that sound right?
It was something like that.
I think it was 5 gold pieces. I can't find the. I'm checking all of my old notes.
If it's 5 gold pieces, we're gonna be here for fucking ever. Just fucking. We're literally right now going to be the embodiment. Let's go gambling.
We.
Oh, dang it!
we-
Oh dang
Oh,
it!
dang it.
Oh dang
Oh,
it!
dang it. We'll have our own.
Remember,
magic show.
everybody only gets 1 pull per time, so that you can't just game the system.
Oh, so we can't go gambling. Damn it!
No more
You can gamble a little bit, but not that much. 5 gold pieces.
I have
5 gold
Hell yeah,
pieces
I'll
for
put a-
for a pull in
I'll
the
put a-
deal.
Definitely
Yeah,
fine.
man.
He can take
Fuck,
it.
fuck yeah, dude.
Who's
5 gold
first?
piece. That shit ain't nothing to me, man.
I will go first. Why not?
You with the sad, depressed look on your face. Yes.
How does
What
he
do we
know?
get? What do we pull for you? Hang on.
Please, not
He
the-
reaches in and he takes your 5 gold and he starts digging
Another
around.
demon mirror.
Please, nothing to remind me of my parents, please. That's the least I could ask.
I
Nothing.
mean,
Oh,
technically, right now
Lord.
it would be really helpful to be reminded of your parents, at least their names.
I guess the names, yeah. But you know, I don't know how Chris just feeling right now.
The amulet of remembering your parents' names.
He digs around and he pulls out a quiver. It's an arrow quiver. And inside the quiver, you see 3 sun rods.
Just gonna casually cast Identify on it. Casually, you know.
The quiver itself is not magical, and if I'm remembering correctly, a sun rod is... I think it's just a rod that glows. I think it's like a
Oh.
glow stick.
Pretty cool.
Well, I got the
Oh.
common item. Good luck, guys.
One tip, iron rod glows brightly when struck as a standard action, sheds normal light in a 30-foot radius, and increases the light level by 1 step for... What the fuck are you... Oh, this is for Pathfinder. Okay,
Oh, is it
sorry.
Pathfinder? Damn.
Apparently.
Alright, well, fuck it. It kind of works the same way then. It basically is, yeah.
Oh wait, here's something on the D&D wiki as well.
I'm gonna be mad if this loot
Oh,
table
because
is
I think
old
it's
shit.
from 3.5e.
I'm gonna kill somebody. I have this massive loot table. You put something from 3.5 in there, fuck you.
Clearly illuminates 30-foot radius, provides shadowy illumination, which I'm guessing is just dim light. and
Okay, so it's
60-foot
30
radius.
30 foot bright light, 30 foot dim light.
So it's basically a metal torch that glows for 6 hours, which is single use.
That's pretty ballin'.
It says it glows for 6 hours, after which the gold tip is burned out and worthless.
Who's next?
It has a glow stick.
Yeah, basically.
Boy.
Who's next?
I'll head
It'll
up
be
next.
me.
Dammerman. All right, what do we find? What do we find? And he starts digging in his little thing. Hang on.
I
Wait,
hope there's like
I feel
just,
something.
Like,
Nope.
a crab in there.
Missed it. Missed it. Oh, almost got it. And he pulls out from his little thing a small hand-sized silver harp.
Okay.
And he hands it to you. There you go. Looks like you're going to learn to play some music, little man.
Is
Says
it
the
time
other
for my
house.
second bard multi-class?
God damn it.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Salira.
Do you know my name?
No, it was a lucky guess. 5 gold pieces.
Yep, I already have them subtracted. I'm fucking raring to go.
All right. What do we find?
Come on. Big
Well,
money, big
he
money, no
pulls
whammies.
out of his cart for you. He pulls out a small keychain. The keychain
Okay.
appears to be a simple keychain made of metal, but on top of it and attached to it are several little keys. All appear to be made of bone.
Okay.
There are 3 keys on the keychain.
Alrighty then. I'll take the keychain.
You take the keychain.
Feels underwhelming, but who knows what those keys do?
Who
Probably going to
indeed?
need to identify later.
Yep, I am ready for identification whenever.
All right, who's next?
I guess I'll step up.
All right, you, Jim. Did I get that one right?
Yep.
Sure.
Awesome. 5 gold, please. Five gold pieces.
I'll hand him over.
All right, let's see what our man Jim is going to get. I am on fire today. And so he digs around a little bit, and he pulls out a simple handsaw and hands it to you. Look at you! I bet you didn't, oh, no, wait, shit, that doesn't work that way. I bet you never saw this coming. That's right, that's the one.
So it's a what?
A handsaw.
Huh.
You're
I feel like
intimately
this-
familiar
this-
with this because
this
your
one-
lumber yard has quite a few of these.
I didn't use them. Remember? I used other methods.
Oh yeah, you're right. Mostly a Trent, but you know.
Yes.
I feel like this particular round of Gotcha Gnome has been a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to ever beat the pregnancy.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn then.
You all right? So we got what do we have? We had Salira, we have Jim. How about Bob? That's a good one, right? Are you a Bob?
Nope, but we'll keep going anyways.
5 gold pieces.
Yeah, I hand them over.
Fantastic. Here we go. We're pulling out the big guns here. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, it's a big one coming. And he pulls it out. And it is a jar. Inside of the jar is a purple liquid, and the jar is clearly labeled. It is a 1-quart jar of rare purple snail dye.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's a colorful pull.
Oh. Oh.
How overwhelming.
All right,
It
who's
was
next?
5 gold.
I guess I'll go.
You! Wait, I remember you. Blue! That's right. You're Blue. 5 gold pieces.
That is accurate. That is accurate. Here's 5 gold pieces.
All right.
remember you. You're blue.
So we should game the system and give Bogo a pull.
So
Well,
he
he's
starts
his own
he starts
person.
running around, and then he grabs and there's a thunk, and he's like, "Uh oh." Wait, hold on. And he starts pulling things. Oh, Lord. Hey, you, big man, come back here and help me pull this thing out.
Okay.
You
pull it. It's just hitting Solitus's ass.
You are pulling on something immensely heavy. Something
Okay.
horribly heavy. You pull it out, and it comes out with a thud, causing the opening of the cart to expand beyond its normal means, and it just thunks onto the ground. What you see before you appears to be a complete set of bronze and carved stone weight training equipment.
Oh, hell yeah,
Wow.
baby.
It is
Oh,
200
this is
pounds.
perfect.
Fucking
This is
Sebastian just got read
perfect.
like an open book.
This is perfect. Holy shit. Me and fucking
There-
Boga can pump iron all we want now.
You can see that there is an inscription on each of the weights that seems that it was issued to the 4th Army of, and then the name is scratched out.
That's
And
gonna be the
one of
fucking
the weights
first-
has an inscription that legitimately reads, "Dost thou even lift, brother?"
Oh my fucking god.
It is
You-
it is 200 pounds.
Okay. I can't carry this. I need a horse.
You have the cart with you.
I'm gonna put it on the wagon. The wagon has plenty of room.
So over a long amount of time, you begin putting everything onto the wagon.
It's a bronze weight set.
Bronze and carved stone.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
brother.
So who's next?
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty
Boga.
sure then Boga, isn't that everybody?
Did anybody not get it? Yeah, so it's just Boga.
I don't think so.
Boga walks up and says, "All right, this is pretty fun." And he's gonna hand over the pieces. Like, "All right, small brown one is gonna get his own pull. Let's see, what do we get?" Spin the wheel. Reach inside.
Let's
how
hope the
this
blood
gnome
food
is
between
calling-
gnomes and kobolds don't result in Boga getting something shitty.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
So he pulls out a small pouch and hands it to Boga. Boga grabs the pouch and he opens it up, and there are a bunch of little beads in here. Yes,
Okay.
that would appear to be true. What do they do? I don't know.
I
Figure it
don't
out, wise guy.
know. Jesus.
That seems to be
Christ.
everyone. So,
The
I suppo-
dog.
the dog?
Technically, he
think
has his own money.
Can the
Technically
dog
speaking, he has his own money.
can the
I'll
dog
allow it.
understand the concept of
He'll
payment?
allow it. He's gonna
I-
allow it.
As long as
The
the
dog-
dog can put the money on the table.
Go for it. He can.
Sebastian,
He's
make
done
an
it before.
animal handling check.
He's done it before.
Then do it with advantage.
Hell yeah.
What's the number
Oh
we got?
my god! Oh my god!
The dog looks at you, and he's just panting. He's just happy to get some attention.
I
No, come on.
Sebastian.
Yes,
I could talk to him.
do it.
I'll cast speak with animal.
Tigger's like, "Hey, Sebastian's talking to me. Oh wait, now you're talking to me. What's going on
So
then?
exciting.
So Sebastian wants you to put that money, get some of that money to that gentleman right there.
Oh, that makes more sense. Hey, all right. And he grabs, like, he digs around in his little armor and pulls out, like, a big handful of gold pieces and dumps them on the table. You have to pick up. Yes, you have to pick up 3 of the gold pieces because it's not 5. And the man takes it and is like, all right, well, technically the dog has paid. So here we go.
Yeah, let's go.
But now,
Watch
now
Sigurd
only the
get a
dog is
plane.
allowed to use whatever this is.
Now watch him get like an
Oh.
F-22 Raptor.
Hopefully it's animal friendly.
Watch him get like a freaking longsword that he can't use, but it's bound to him so no one else can use it.
Nobody
That
can
would
touch
be
it.
funny.
It's just a bound. Wait, he can if he wields it in his mouth.
The man digs around and then he pulls out a tiny silver ring.
Oh.
Bro.
And he hands the ring to the dog. The dog just looks at the ring and looks up at him.
Just,
His
Take
tail
it.
is wagging.
just imagine he just eats it.
He tilts his
I
head
put it on
towards
his
you.
Amalite. I put it on his Amalite horn.
Okay, you put it on the horn, and Doug Speak with Animals is still up. The dog like whines a little bit and like tilts his head like he's itchy, and he looks at you. He's like, "What is being married to a rose?"
What? I
What?
take the ring off.
Will you?
Hey, it's gone. That's cool.
Sebastian, give me that damn thing real quick.
I'll
Need
give
some-
Coons the ring.
We need some
Yeah,
identifiers going
I'm
around here.
identifying this thing right now.
Okay, with an identify on the ring, you find that this is a ring with a simple magical enchantment. The ring, while it's on any person, tells the person and reminds them once every minute that they are indeed engaged to and to be married to a person named Rose.
Oh my god.
I imagine
relay
that would
in-
get annoying for him real quick.
I relay that information to the paladin.
Oh, I am so sorry, buddy. The ring is not
Can-
gonna
can
work
we,
for
like-
you.
Can we modify the enchantment so you love bones and you want to chew bones? I don't know.
I could go buy my dog some more enchanted gear. He's got armor. I might go buy him some fucking magic shit. I don't know. Anyway,
I guess that's the gotcha gnome for today.
Yep. Bye.
bye.
He did
Bye.
Just imagine like he hops into the cart and it collapses in on itself and blinks out of existence.
Oh no, I know.
Oh.
So
Pulls out a modern cell phone that has like a Bitcoin wallet open that
Hey,
has
Dominic.
I'm glad the gotcha gnome is so popular.
0.00002 Bitcoin in it.
Hey Dominic,
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna pull it out.
What are you pulling out?
I've been reminded now that the gotcha gnome has arrived. I pull out the a la carte box, and I'm going to see if I get anything from it.
the Electrart box.
Yeah, the Electchart.
What?
Sorry. I'm gonna
Right.
Pull it out, and I'm gonna see if it's basically
It's a
it
magic
Either,
item.
it either hurts me or it gives me money.
Okay.
Hang
And you
on,
haven't been opening this every day.
I have forgotten about it until now.
hang on. I have to find the. I have to find the. Here it is. It's in the Stoneheart of Surd loot table because this is a while back.
Oh, I have a description right here.
Here we
It
go.
has
The
an
electro
assortment
box.
of
Yep.
random items every day, and it has a chance to damage me
Okay, so here we go.
if it hurts me again. It's
Sebastian,
done nothing but hurt me.
You
It's
open
done
the
nothing
you
but hurt
open
me.
you open the box
Does it hurt me?
and you take 4 lightning damage as the box
We have a
zaps you.
very, very complicated relationship, me and this box. Why do you
Also,
think I like to smash chests?
Self-restraint, broken. I'm buying the fox.
You're spending you don't even know what the other ones are.
Okay.
There's
I'm
like
buying the
a
fox.
okay, that's fine. All right.
Pinchy.
So
don't want
you're
the
gonna buy
crab.
the loyal fox.
The baby.
No, Siga Bear. No, puppy, I know.
I'm gonna have to think of a name for you for 2 weeks from now.
I will send you the stat block for the loyal fox. Are you going to bond to it right away?
Well, no, because I'm currently bonded to
Exactly.
Sekiro.
All right, so here's
No.
the stat block. But bada bing.
Okay. And that's not going to stop me from looking at the other one.
Oh, okay. What do you want to look at next then? What does anybody else want to do too? Let me know.
I'm gonna go send that letter
I'm
and
still
find
gonna
the supplier.
A squirrel, an ooze, a crab, and what was the other one?
A stoat.
Get the crab.
I
Get the
am gonna
crab.
go check on Haraxin.
Okay, you're gonna go and see about meeting up with Haraxin. Anybody gonna go with him?
Well,
I guess I'll go.
I
You
would
know what?
like
I'll
to,
go with
but
him
I'm not
because
there.
Haraxin will be able to tell me who I can get supply from.
Oh, that's true.
I'll go just to mess with her action. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll ask what the stoat does.
Ah. Let's see.
And obviously take a look at how
It's a-
much it is.
Ah, should the stoat be hit with an attack, it can make an Arcana check, and if it succeeds, it telepathically relays information about the attack, trap, or spell to its bonded person. So basically, if you're hit with a magical effect that you don't know, if it succeeds an Arcana check, it can relay the exact information about the spell to you. But it can only do that once every short or long rest.
How much is he?
He's 700 gold pieces, though he is a little rude. He has some very strangely textured eyes, too. Like you look at his eyes and they're quite weird. They're almost a little bit buggy.
I hope you do realize that, like, 50% of the reason that I bought the fox is not specifically for its ability.
I know, because it's cute. Anyway,
I'm
while
here
you're
pet
deciding,
shopping.
while you're deciding on more pets to take home with you, the rest of the party, you're gonna go and head off to Bounties of the Sun and Sand, where the warehouse Haraxin hangs out in is. And upon knocking on the door, there is a bit of a scramble, and then the door is thrown open, and Haraxin says, "Oh, it's you guys! Oh, it's so good to see you! Come
Good
in!"
to see you as well.
Yeah, just casually saved the whole entire kingdom, and just had to come by and check on you.
You've done that twice now, by the way. Congratulations.
Just casually.
Well,
How are
Give
you?
me strength.
well, it was quite surprising to receive ascending out of nowhere. And,
Sorry for the lack of warning. Just things came up, and I wasn't thinking too much. I just need a question.
that's why I
Questions,
wasted
answers.
all of my sending on, just trying to talk back to you. I at first I didn't get what was happening, but then I was told in no uncertain terms by a friend of mine that yes, that was sending, and I wasted all my words. And I didn't want to pay for another one because I knew I would need some time to do some research, but that's all. We can get to that. Who wants a drink? I have drinks. Do you want a
Oh
drink?
no,
Yes.
no, Haraxin.
uh,
You don't understand. I got a barrel in the wagon right now with my own special brewed ale. I would
Bring that in
love
here.
to serve it. All right, bring it
Yes.
in. I bring the barrel.
Bring
Come
that
here,
in
bud.
here.
So you bring in the
So-
barrel, and you guys pour out some drinks. Yes, Kunj, what's
Cinnamon
up?
raspberry ale. Sorry.
Harrison, how have you been?
Oh, more involved in politics than I'd like to be as of late. That's about it. The war's gone. We're patching things up. Yon's kind of doing better now that we're not taking all of its resources. I did get somebody a very strange item the other day. It was very hard to find, and the man definitely was going to use it for something awful. I don't mean in the murder somebody kind of way. But you know what? I put it out of my head. You get these things sometimes when you're in my line of work. Speaking of which, how are you doing? How's your, how are things?
I could be doing good, you could say. I had a lot of bombshells and revelations in the last, actually it's been a couple of days now, but still reeling from all of it. I found out where the exact details about this ring of ours.
Ah, yes, the Society of People's Ring, right?
Yeah, turns out there's a reason why it comes from them, and that I am in the possession of it. I
do tell.
am the son of the leaders.
That's
Other
not
than-
fantastic.
Nope. And on top of that, the guy who I've been hell bent to get revenge on was already killed beforehand. And one of my closest friends that taught me how to do magic in the first place is currently being captured by the same said people that, same society of people that we are mentioned.
So bad things all around. That sucks, and I'm sorry. And I'm assuming that's why you asked me about this Desert Rose thing.
Yeah.
So I guess I should get to that then, huh?
Yeah.
So he takes a sip of his raspberry cinnamon whiskey, and he says, "All right, here's the deal. The only thing I was able to dig up about Desert Rose is that it's a family here in Balbot. Hang out at this really bougie place off on the eastern part of the city. Basically, don't know much about them. Secretive family, mostly just rich. They kind of have a lot of businesses that they've got their little fingers in. You know, they got a finger in every pie kind of thing, but that's a pretty common phrase, so I'm not going to use that too many times. Regardless, they're really kind of isolationist. They don't like talking to many people who aren't in their own circle, and they are honestly really snooty. I tried to even ask at their front gate, and the guards just turned me away. So, that's that, I guess.
I'm sure me and my friends can be very persuasive.
Sounds like we've got a break-in on our hand. No.
What's that? Did you say nice? Oh no, you're not here. I forgot. Damn
No,
it.
I'm not.
Me and my friends can be very persuasive.
Well, I think,
because,
Oh,
especially
we were
when,
saying his power went out.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Mine also did for a moment or two, but it came right back on immediately. So
I have a feeling that our power is going to go out then.
Maybe we should end before it does.
That's probably a good idea because we're
I
coming up
didn't
on
get
3
to
hours.
Buy any of this stuff.
Well, you got a slime, a crab, and a squirrel. Are you interested in any of them?
I said I don't. I said I'm not buying them.
Stout.
I'm talking about the items.
Oh. You know what? We'll get to that in the intermediary. How does that sound? Because if there's going to be a brownout, I'm going to lose footage, which I don't want to do.
Which is
So
fair.
I'm just preparing for that right now.
I mean, we've only got 2 minutes anyway. So.
Oh shit. I think we have a ban for chat. Hang on. I don't know
What
when
are
that
you talking
happened. I
about?
wasn't watching. We're gonna
What are
ban
you
this
talking
man.
about?
Somebody is doing
Why?
Get it.
spam. He's saying best
What are you
viewers on
talking
blank,
about?
and I think he tried to post a link. So you're getting banned. See you later.
Okay, well we don't know that, but
Yes,
okay.
we do. There's a see you later.
There's nothing in the auto mod though.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? It's fine.
Okay. I really don't think a full-on ban was necessary, but because it's your
I know
cat,
what I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
I don't think. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here because we kind of need to. And that's really that. We'll see you guys next week for some more P's and Q stuff. We'll probably be doing let's see, what is next week's game date? The 31st? Doug, are you're available for the 31st to do Pokemon?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
I am not available the dates mentioned. But other than that, I'm free.
All right, sweet. So we will be doing this, and yeah, we'll see everybody later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna be really mad if my power doesn't go out.